what's up? Nobody's actually gonna be here. Which also reminds me, I should probably set a different thing for the VOD if people are watching this back. The VOD. The actual game probably doesn't start until, what is it? 7:30 right now, probably in like 30 minutes. Given League of Legends scheduling, realistically like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So skip to that point in the VOD if you want to just watch the game. We're doing a quick 1v1 between Fury and Colonel Squid. I don't have you on Steam. I also need to make a post on the Discord about stuff, but here, let me just create the lobby. And you add. Oh, there we go. This is perfect. Okay. And I was dumb enough to not like save my post that I was gonna make. This needs to be deleted actually. Anyway, at Colonel Squid versus at Fury. So hold on, I gotta set up the lobby. 1v1 solo mid, US East. That makes sense. That's fine. Pausing is unlimited, sure. Yeah. 2 kills. I don't even know if there are power runes. I don't even know if there are power runes in this mode. I can't remember. Honestly. No? No? Oh. No raindrops. I think bottle is fine. We're just figuring out the rules to start. We'll get all this ironed out in the middle. But anyway. Wait, 80 gold at the start? Yeah, we can enable cheats. Just go normal. Oops. You deleted it. Oh yeah, you deleted the other one. Okay. Okay. Bottle allowed. Oh. Fine. Okay. So we are good after establishing all the rules. Then it's CS. Okay. Okay. I should turn on these other things. Hopefully it is doing Discord sound, and I think it is. Like it is. Okay, so 80 gold at the start. We're gonna keep the spinning panda. I think that's just leftover from other streams I've done.
Greedy a bit,
But it's Squid versus Fury, the show match. Dota seems incredibly loud right now as well, now that I'm realizing that. But this is why we do the show match. And I think we just wait for them. Both did gold 80. So TP for Ward. No, as soon as the game starts, I feel like it's just whatever. I'll do a makeshift belt for whoever wins. I don't know what the belt is gonna be yet. Maybe it'll just be an NFT. If I can afford an NFT, I'll buy one of you an NFT, and that'll be our belt for. Oh my god, these dudes know like everything. I guess they both get a award though, so that is fair. And we don't have to wait. All right, Squid is just killing it. I should take note of all of these commands because I did not know they existed anyway. Is this like some sort of meta between the mid laners? We have no idea, but it's SF versus SF in the first matchup. Very classic 1v1 mid scenario and a real Dota 2 game as well. But all down to CS. Jungle allowed, I guess, with CS, if they're both down for it. If they really want to try a jungle for a little bit, you can apparently high-five your tower in 1v1 mode. But early on, early levels in Raze for Squid, actually both of them going for the early levels and raises, so it's just damage focused at the start. And I think Fury's actually connected on a little bit more. And again, with no raindrop enabled as well, would be a nice thing to have against the Shadow Fiends. For either of these players, of course, but can actually go for that item. And Squid, he'll pick up a couple. Pick a couple of mistakes here and there. It's going to take a couple of raises from Fury, but with the raise only being level 1, there's not too much kill potential. It does get Fury low. Kind of a dangerous little maneuver there, but Fury's still fine with this trade. I think he's forcing at least a salve out from Squid, and Squid having brought more regen to the lane. Plus, he's got a wand now. With 6 charges, does Squid. He has a small advantage because of that. The CS is starting to lean in favor of Fury. So that might be where he's winning out. Still just some trades here and there, and especially with this matchup too, I don't think we're going to hit the 7-minute mark. So it usually is just SF, one of them makes a mistake until they die, but we'll see how conservative these players are. Squid kind of, I wouldn't call him more of a conservative player, especially in the mid lane, but it has been a while since I've actually seen him play. That's like a small diss on his playoff performance, I guess. But some chance to earn points back here. He might just go down to Fury if he's going to chase for the Rage of Squid with one more. Does not quite get the kill. It came so close. 20 HP and Fury survives Squid. Almost just taking first blood right now. Remember, it is first 1 to 2 kills or the tower kill. And that's usually what limits the 7-minute mark, but I think we're just going to do CS. But again, the first time we're doing this, we might change the rules. Who knows? We'll change the rules at some point of it if this doesn't work out. But so far, it's seeming like a close matchup. Fury's actually out of mana right now. And without any bottle charges, there's no water rune spawns until the 4-minute mark. So he's going to be kind of dry on that for a while. Squid again, I think the wand is kind of making the difference here. He does have something ferried out. He goes for more regen. He has a bottle queued up, but he's still behind in CS, slightly ahead in terms of denies, so the souls end up being equal, I believe. Actually, Squid is ahead 14 souls to 12, so he's doing a little bit more on the right clicks too. Both of them at level 4. And so, a lot of kill potential for both of these. Fury gets a hell of a deny. Uphill mischance doesn't exist for Fury. It's in that instance. Squid going for another high five. We'll see if he gives him a Fury connects. Especially on the range creep too. Both of them happy with that. Just going to go for the raises. We get water runes for the first time. Yeah, I think it was, if it was 5 minutes. I think the other issue is going to be denies plus CS. I think it's going to be denies plus last hits if we do hit the 7-minute mark, but still not a lot of tower damage. And I think the issue with jungling is really going to be the other person's just going to shove your lane. But still a lot of damage being traded. Colonel Squid doesn't want to dive the tier 1. Got level 3 raise coming off cooldown, but Fury thinking about getting aggressive here. He knows he's low. 2 more raises is going to do the job. Colonel Squid approaching up the hill. Wants to just pressure him back. Fury's going to have to pop the salve underneath the tower. Fury still just a slight advantage, I believe. Or actually, it's still Squid with the 1 creep score advantage. I think if as long as he gets that range creep, he's going to be fine. That actually was pretty nice for Fury there, the raise connecting on some CS. Colonel Squid got his bottle. Fury is sitting with boots queued up. Fury's actually tanking a lot of damage here. He needs the long distance raise. Squid to finish this one off. He queued it up and connects. It's first blood to Squid, and Fury calls GG. That's just it. 1-0 to Squid. And it is a BO3. So Squid is just up 1-0. I don't know. Should we do like Alright, Fury. Oh, they do have to swap Radiant. Go AP? Quap versus Puck or Quap versus Quap? Moda's all pick. We are going to mark the win for Dire. Water, no bounty. Same rules as game 1. Go. I might have messed something up, but whatever. Technically first time lobby creating, as I don't get to do it for lads, but of course we mark the win. Or he's gonna have to make a comeback here. And I think it's the same rules with the teleport. Dash gold 80. I think cheats are still on. Okay, yeah, we're good. They should be able to take care of the teleport and the ward. The ward actually gives you such a big advantage too. The people's champion strikes again. Yeah, I think the matchup is just over after the first kill, especially SF. Gets so many souls from that first death. We're sticking around after.
Prepare for battle!
Alright. At least they both called good this time, so we aren't just starting. But Fury on Radiant tries to win one back. Even out this series. It actually doesn't show. He did fuck up the block. And Squid's still holding his. This is going to be a huge advantage. It's even going to be underneath the tower. Since Squid is going to... I think this just leads to a big level advantage for the puck. Put it to use, though. Basically just missing... He got the 1 CS. Squid actually missed 2 of them, so that might have helped Fury even a little bit. But first kill, still going to be huge. Even in this matchup. But both of them kind of have the ability to do it. That's the beauty of the classic quad pup matchup. See what Fury actually goes for here. Squid. Instead, Fury going aggressive, gonna force Squid to defensively orb there. We do have normal bounty rune spawns, and I think that's actually fine. This is what they wanted for the all pick, because the water runes don't spawn until 4 minutes in regular 1v1 mode. But I think we banned the bounty runes. I wish I could just go in and deny them, but whatever. We're actually stacking up a couple of melee creeps. Again, Squid leading in CS, but I mean, adding everything up, still tied. Fury bottle very early, and Squid going for null tally. I don't know what's flying out on the courier. Okay, that's his bottle. Both are going to have bottles. Incredibly quick, and again, range drop is disabled. If you're going to jump forward, just get the damage. I think that connected right before the phase ship. It's not too much damage quite yet. But just the chip damage going to add up over time as Squid doing everything he can to build this up. Fury going to go for the water rune and, yeah, correctly deny the bounty. Yeah, perfect. Add an even game. It's a clean game. Everybody playing by the rules. Money match. It's not for extra money. Guam said, he did not say physically, but if Guam wanted to give me money to give to the winner of this 1v1 match, he totally could. MX Squire said he wouldn't do it for at least 3 zeros, so we might need quite a bit out of Guam's wallet. Cardinal Squid looking to take a payday here. And that was a big one from Fury. He's able to pick up the range creep, but a lot of damage into Colonel Squid. He doesn't have phase shift as Fury just gets a lot of right clicks in. Again, low on mana, but Squid having a couple bottle charges just fine. Might be able to commit for a kill into Fury here. This is going to be a close one. They're both incredibly low and not a lot of regen left. There's a fairy fire up for Fury. So we might be able to juke out Squid from actually having one. Orb is going to connect. Squid does not jump. Doesn't want to commit to the right click seed. I mean, you're going to miss the creeps. So
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
the reason why he's backing. Ferried out a salve. So we approach the 4-minute mark. And again, are going to get water runes. He's immediately going to go top lane. Squid should be able to rotate bottom. Is going to try and shove this wave as much as possible. Yeah, and just orb over. Both of these heroes have such an easy way to get to the water runes quickly, so you don't got to worry about contesting too much. The disadvantages of just playing a different hero against either of these two. You might just lose your opportunity. Water runes. But Fury's still tanking a lot. He is out of mana with 5 wand charges, 2 bottle charges still up. Be hard to commit or kill anytime soon with level 6 approaching on Colonel Squid. Again, we're thinking the first blood is going to be huge. Yeah, I think 1 kill is probably just the call. In the future, whenever I do this, again, it's most likely going to be 1 kill is the call for whoever wins, because I think that's just the case in most 1v1 matchups is Squid is going to go for a kill, and not really too interesting, just going for the leash. He doesn't have the damage, though. Squid instead has to back off. Commits a long cooldown, and we end at 7 minutes. So Coil is just going to come off cooldown. About a minute left, maybe 30, 40 seconds for Squid to get a kill. He is leading in terms of CS2, so we can do it either way. But still dropping. No, Fury with one more right click would have had it. But the orb was perfectly timed by Squid, as they are both just a couple of right clicks away from death. Fury has to be careful. But an errant orb from Squid wants to approach the creep wave. Squid has plenty of mana. And a salve ferried out. Is there anything for Fury? He's got a Tango plus 2 wand charges. The arcane rune spawns top, but there is no power runes in the rules, so I don't think we'll see either of these players pick it up, hopefully. Level 6, he's just sitting to the side regenning with his Tango. It's basically all you can do. 620, Coil is back off cooldown. And Squid's going to go for it right on time. Does he actually have the damage, though? He's trying to right-click him from the low ground. He's getting right-clicked himself by Fury, and eventually he's going to die. Fury lives. Squid's called GG. What a close matchup. We go to the 1-1. And I don't think Fury wants to play Puck. So we'll probably just do... what's another good, like, matchup? 1v1 matchup. So... We'll let them discuss. Meanwhile, let me set up lobby. All a better matchup. That's that even. That's not a mirror. Flash Quab. Ember Quap would be pretty good. Okay. Still all pick, still cheats enabled. I think we're good. It's the third game. Hopefully, you know, tonight, Bing Chilling versus Metaverse is going to go to game 3. But for the 1v1 show match, we go to game 3. I think we have just enough time here. Wish you could skip this phase. Worst part of that, but whatever. So again, this matchup, decently even. Fury has... Oh, weird. He does have cosmetics, it just wasn't showing them. And I think the matchups have definitely been mostly decided by the players, which it's fair for 1v1s. This is the ultimate showdown, of course. Colonel Squid tries to win some kind of belt here. Be the only lads 1v1 show match champion ever in history. What an accomplishment that nobody has been able to achieve before. This time Fury a lot better with the block on his own, rebounding in the second match. Came very close, but he's able to pick up the kill on the Quap. Going to swap over to the Ember Spirit, playing the hero. just got warmed up with. See how the matchup goes. Squid taking an early lead in CS, but of course Fury can avoid a lot of the damage with the Flame Shield. Squid is able to put out, going for a range creep. They're not quite enough. Fury gets a little bit baited. It's a huge deny right off the start. And we've seen Squid in this series take an early lead in the CS. Actually just going to pull time. I think it's a little bit... Fury probably able to pick up creep score easier. I mean, both of them have ways to burst down the wave. We did see them okay jungling. Neither one has really wanted to do that, though, and I think jungling is probably just lame. If you were going to pick, like, Invoker or something, maybe you just have a Forward Spirit go and hit it. Invoker mirrors might be a decent matchup in the future for 1v1s, but I'm not sure. But Squid trying to pick up 3 CS right here with this Scream. No, he's actually going to right-click this and not quite get the second one. And I think miss out on a third, Squid. Falling behind just a bit. It's 9-7, all things considered. Haven't had to go to the 7-minute mark yet. The first 2 matches, it's always been a kill. He's still just pulling it every single wave, I believe. Gotten over 75%, up to 10 CS through the first 3. First water rune spawn, we do see Squid not pick up the bounty rune, and I think, yeah, Fury's going to avoid it too. Instant disqualification for breaking the rules. And a ban from League of Lads. And you get muted in the gen chat of League of Lads for at least 3 days. Same fate happens to the loser of this show match, by the way. It gets muted in League of Lads gen chat for 3 days. We'll get back to you on that one if that's actually feasible. You know, Birdman were here, he could institute it. I think Fury actually has a decent way to dodge dagger this game too. Am I gonna do it there? Yeah, he's committing it after the Sleight of Fist. Can't actually dodge it. Colonel Squid completely out of mana. No bottle charges. Just to tank a bit of damage there with a Fairy Fire up. Fury might be able to pull this one off. I mean, again, he's just winning on CS right now. So, we'll see if Squid can pick up a kill. He is getting quite a bit of damage into Fury when that Sleight of Fist, or excuse me, when that Flame Shield is on cooldown. Able to pop a bottle charge there. Avoiding some of the damage from the dagger. But no water runes for a couple of seconds. Just gonna spawn again. Colonel Squid now gonna have to retreat under his tier 1. It's the chains, but he doesn't quite die. He dies after the Sleight of Fist. Fury has done it. He calls GG. I mean, it's up to Squid, honestly. That's like perfect for that for the 7-minute mark. So we'll see if Squid can somehow win after giving up first blood. He's gonna go for a water rune. I mean, and the bounty rune there kind of makes that hard. This probably, I wish somebody were to join the lobby. Maybe actually I could. And then just deny the bounty runes. But there might even be a console command to delete all runes on the map or something. Who knows? Be nice. Fury probably going to back up to the fountain here. No, Squid going to die for this. This would be his second death. He's going to have to sit in between the towers. TP's out. Squid called CG. That was his shot. Kind of anticlimactic. But Fury is going to take the win. Good showing from Fury. Good showing from Squid. It was really close. matchup for the one and only 1v1 League of Legends show match. PM Guam for the money. Okay, we'll let him deal. One day Guam will put money into this league. But anyway, that was the 1v1 show match. Congrats to Fury. But now we move on into the more serious subject of the night. We have a lot of lads little matches to go tonight, so we might not see, some of our familiar faces. Oh god, I'm not. Hold on. We'll get Xeriscape and Birdman in here shortly, but as I'm setting this up, we're gonna go over a little break, and we'll jump to the game. But give me like 2 seconds, and we'll be right back. What am I jumping to? I guess we jump to the draft. Let me unmute Birdman so that people can hear you. We have Birdman. We don't have Xeriscape yet, but on we go. Bing Chilling versus Metaverse Esports. It's the lower bracket finals, Birdman, and it's a rematch. A matchup we had in the regular season that ended up being a 1-1. So no clear advantage in the head-to-head, but I mean, now is when it really matters, and we're going the full distance with the BO3. What are you looking for in this series, Birdman?
I'm just looking for a good game, some old chatting here and there, and yeah, should be fun.
And I think in terms of picks, we might see some different stuff. IO very popular for Metaverse in their first matchup.
So sniper plus one.
Oh, the lobby might be.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh,
Working.
no, we're good.
Entire team banned.
Okay, I have to flop around the things, but anyway, we're good. IO a very popular hero for Metaverse though in their first couple of matchups. We'll see if it's
So
something
Chen.
they want to go for again.
10 seconds
Also,
remaining.
Chen is a big hero for Sasquatch, or Enchantress actually.
5 seconds remaining.
Both heroes are pretty good dispatch,
He's got a
especially with the
100%
Harpic.
win rate with Chen so far this season,
The player is
so
reconnected.
couldn't
Already in
go
reserve
wrong with
time.
it. I think
Radiant
I
top
heard the
tower
player is
under attack.
reconnected, so they might have lost their captain or
Yeah,
something during that.
I had chats open, so I didn't see any disconnects.
Uh, yeah, Bing chilling in their series, winning with Weaver, Ursa,
Hostile
Grimstroke,
returns.
Night Stalker,
Yeah,
Lena.
I knew they'd be back. 10 seconds
So
remaining.
some stuff there that we might not see. The Night Stalker, kind of an
5 seconds
obscure pick, but
remaining.
it does work really well into the IO. Could see some different picks for Bulljacks too, especially if, as Birdman was saying, they go for a Chen on Metaverse, and Chantress could be big. Clinks, I think, has been getting more and more
Radiant team
popular
banned.
into
Ooh,
like
Invoker.
a jungling heavy meta, but we'll see.
Some respect to Clement Farmer's Invoker. But I think this game is gonna be like dictated a lot by the position fours between BTMS and Acid Rain. Acid Rain like was the best player in the series that they lost against Head Bonk. So if Pink Shilling's gonna win, like Acid
10
Rain
seconds
as
remaining.
always puts a great performance.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
And the classic pick here, Death Prophet. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, seems pretty simple. It might even be something like you said too. They run in a support position. Been
10
incredibly
seconds
popular to
remaining.
do this latest patch. I
5
mean,
seconds
especially a lot of
remaining.
patches too. Death Prophet, it feels like, has been meta for a couple of months.
Radiant team pick.
Hasn't really
Fire
changed.
team
It has been like part of the meta for the past year now, actually. Playing Death Prophet 5.
The DK second pick, they go for Pugna DK. That does seem like a fun combo. We've seen the Pugna from
Ooh,
Bing Chilling a couple of times,
it
but I'm
is.
not sure about the DK.
I think I've seen the Doom being picked
Radiant
for
team banned.
Metaverse today. Checking. When it was picked.
Uh, they picked it
Entire team
once
banned.
3 weeks ago against Feast of US
Radiant
East, and
team
they won that
banned.
match. I think that was actually one of their playoff matches. Was. And they have pulled out before. But the Doom, you were saying for Metaverse,
Dire team
Cool.
banned.
4 times picked and 4 victories.
And it's also his most picked hero. 116 matches, 56.9% win rate. So pretty high up.
I
seconds
think
remaining.
gives you a lot of lockdown in the Pugna too, especially
5 seconds
useful.
remaining.
Able to remove a hero for the course of a fight, and a lot of comfort on the hero, I think, for Metaverse Esports. So not really too much being risked here in game one. Going with what has worked for them in the past.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Kongs like in here with
Radiant
the
team
Pugna and
win.
DK.
What do you think for Bing Chilling?
Hmm. So they have last pick. Most probably, actually, they know they're gonna know their offlane matchup.
Seconds
So
remaining.
we're most probably gonna see Fumes pick at 18 and
5
24
seconds
for
remaining.
Camel Farmer. Um,
Radiant team pick.
I think Acid Rain is gonna play Nyx here. Rubik is banned. Weaver is banned. Just left in his hero pool.
10 seconds remaining.
Hmm.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Hmm. They
Turret.
still they still went with the tiny against Death Prophet. Usually some teams like don't like to pick the tiny against Death. Because of obvious
Bond of
reasons.
the Forge.
But if you're gonna put the Death Prophet as a support, in most cases, if
5
you're playing
seconds
from
remaining.
far ahead, her impact is not going to be big if Tiny can focus her.
I mean, that plus they have a lot of focus on Bing Chilling. It feels like DK plus the Pugna at the same time. It's just locked
I,
down for days.
I actually like what they're doing. They're giving more priority for Acid Rain's pick at 18 more than Fume, so he can give them the best scenario for the game.
I think Tiny just popular currently. Prior to playoffs, really, Bing Chilling hadn't picked the hero. Basically, been something since the patch we've been seeing people go for more. Uh, which I really should know the actual changes that made that happen, but
Which hero?
Tiny.
Oh, Tiny. Yeah.
But of course, the about page on the heroes doesn't tell you, so I need to go to the wiki.
Well, one of the biggest changes is that you can buy Shard at 15
Dire team pick.
minutes instead of 20, and that's one
Ignore
of the
the
big ones.
setting.
And then they played a little bit with the silence.
Reduce armor bonus on grow. Oh, that was B. Reduce tree damage
10
bonus.
seconds remaining.
Okay, I mean that's just grow changes, but
5 seconds
Tosh
remaining.
no longer deals 30% bonus unit damage.
Wait a
And
second.
that
Kong does not play T.
is gonna
I don't
raise.
recall Kong playing T, so that's gonna be a T mid, most
They picked
probably.
that into a tiny. Like they have a lot of DOT, and I feel like Bing Chilling could still lane the tiny mid if they wanted to, but maybe TA still just wins out that
Ooh,
matchup,
two
especially with the
seconds left
zero
for.
armor.
Radiant team pick.
They're out of reserve time.
Shadow demon.
Ooh, I like this pick. This pick is nice, but they're low on cold on like stuns. The only thing they have is Doom's Infernal Blade, and later on when he gets Blink with the
10
stop.
seconds remaining.
Other than that,
5 seconds
there's no
remaining.
stuns.
I mean they gonna have to get it with the core, I guess.
Yeah, like they
Luna
picked
something.
Ember Spirit safe lane multiple times. That could be a possibility as well. And he can play the Space Maker with the Doom and just let Dark farm with the TA.
Still spending a lot of time on this though. Bing Chilling Meanwhile, needs a couple of different things. We might have the mid laner in the Pugna. Could be DK, could be Tiny. They have a lot of flex here. Kind of making it hard to see what they want to do. But I think it's going to be offlane DK with position 4 Pugna. What do you think?
Pogna is still
Position 1
open.
Tiny?
Tiny is most probably going to be +1. I don't think you're going to give it to Camel Farmer. Uh, just give him something more stable. I don't like giving Acid Rain a hero that sits back with the Pugna. I usually like to give him something that's more active. Unless if that hero is Rubik. Because Rubik is like a type of hero that sits back and like steals spells and react to what the enemy team is doing. But the Pugna is more of reactive than active. I like Acid Rain to be active on the map.
Ursa gone.
Oh, there's gonna be a Pugna Acid Rain. That's a Jakiro 5 on Bulljack.
So mid laner last pick.
Yep. It's gonna be Kong and Kamen Farmer Heroes going next.
5 seconds remaining.
The most two picked heroes for Kong
Dire team
has
ban.
been the Sniper and the Ember Spirit. What else?
Mm,
Kong likes to play like a lot of Gyro as well,
10 seconds remaining.
or even Lone Druid. But I don't think Lone Druid is good against the Tiny.
Radiant team ban.
Huh. I'm surprised with Sasquatch's ban. That's two bans. I think
I mean, the puck's still in the
Dire
pool.
team
It might be something
Ogre
Bing
and
could go
Ivern.
for. Invoker's out. And I think
pick. 10
it is a
seconds
decent set of bans for Metaverse. I think they've covered a lot of bases. But yeah, but the
5
last
seconds
two,
remaining.
thinking it's going to be support,
Radiant team
but
pick.
I mean, as we're thinking, it might be the
Ooh,
last pick mid. They go for the Slardar last pick.
Slardog.
Position 1, correct?
Yeah, that's a cool pickup. Thinking outside of the box. Like most of Kong's heroes are
10
outside of the box
seconds
heroes.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They can also react with the Slardar or the Doom. I would still like. I would rather put the Slardar against away from the Jakiro in lane, because Jakiro's Q like destroys Slardar early on.
Offlane Doom into a Tiny. Gives you a lot of tankiness in the burst. Same thing with the Death Prophet too, if that is going to be the position for. But Shadow Demon Slardar, we go for the Arc Warden last pick from Bing Chilling, so they do go for Camel Farmer's hero very last. And you were talking about going for an active hero. Arc Warden, I mean, he's not that, but I guess you have
Yeah,
the activeness with the Tiny space creation is really Camel Farmer's game in this game one.
that's a Jakiro 4. I didn't see that coming. I think that's the first time I've seen Acid Rain in this type of like,
Solid in either.
huh?
Pugna position 5 kind of just relegated to that. Uh, Dark on the TA though. The pick, I think Vesa
Konk Konk.
is actually Conk. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to translate. Well, this menu in particular, I think, is always off. But Jakku on the Doom. Uh, again with Sasquatch on the Death Prophet.
I would have preferred if they put the Jakiro with the Tiny, because you need something to harass the Shadow Demon. But I think Bulljax is gonna opt for going early on for the ward. Like maximum by level 2. Should have the ward in lane to minimize the effect of Shadow Demon.
But away we go. The game one, I forgot to mention BMTS on the Shadow Demon, and he might actually be going off lane. So I'm just completely incorrect. Sasquatch going top lane. Be laning with Jakku. It's the Shadow Demon, so still a decent amount of harass. They're going to be able to get a lot of damage into Fume, I would guess. Bulljax kind of happy with this too. I mean, early levels into Nether Ward against Shadow Demon seems pretty strong, especially if you can hide the ward somewhere, but we'll see how successful he is with that. It's kind of like playing Undying a little bit, I would
Yeah,
assume.
I'm reconnecting.
Okay. Dark 1v1 mid. He's gone for Quelling Blade on Tia. I think that's just a staple of the hero. Camel Farmer himself,
30 seconds to battle.
assume, is the double Wraithband build up queued. This is a matchup that I think favors the TA. And it's what, 61 damage, 61 damage. The right click, TA slightly better the animation plus the side blades. So we'll see how that plays out. But Acid Rain and Journey trying to go uphill here.
Oh,
The
Conk.
Conk. He's taking a lot of damage on the Slardar, actually. Thought he'd be fine here, but he's already leveled the Bash, so he takes a lot of
Ooh,
damage. Not gonna die for this.
that's bad. I would rather die there. Because now he's like extremely slow, like walking back to base to heal up.
Boots, no sprint. I mean, it's... What else are you gonna level 1? It's kind of just a positioning thing. Jakku is gonna run all the way around and go immediately swallow the range creep. Get that XP out of the way. It's solo XP too, so he's already a quarter of the way to level 2. Before the lane's even started. As just now getting to lane. We already have a deny for Journey. Conk on the Slardar for that early engagement. And like you said, Acid Rain, he has a lot of ability to harass here, but I don't know if it's really going to be that useful in this Sasquatch. He kind of just pops the Spirit Siphon, can
Yeah,
trade with you for a little bit.
Sasquatch and Acid Rain can like negate each other, and if they do that, then Kong will have a really nice impact against the DK. But if Acid Rain can like drop his Q on Kong, then he's gonna struggle. But at least the great thing about their lineup, like if they're behind, they can like defend high ground like pretty easily. Because like Camel Farmer can just like stay back and keep dropping the bubble, and it should be fine. But that's a big loss on the courier for Journey.
Early on loss, and I think Acid Rain almost going to fall here. Conk's going to chase, but not quite get the last hit. Sasquatch also falling low as I was watching mid. Dark 5 CS to Camel Farmer 7. It looks like an early lead for Camel Farmer on the Arc Warden. Crucial start for him, too. I mean, the earlier you're going to get this Midas, the better. It's getting a lot of damage to the TA. There is 0 uphill misses for the 2 right clicks there.
If they can put some harassment on Journey top, that would be cool because he doesn't have a courier. He has 0 region. There's 0 region in that lane. And yeah.
Jax able to help seal range creep CS bot lane, but we can see...
Overlay. Did you remove overlay?
I did not. F.
Fine, there's 0 kills.
Dude, though, we're rusty. It's early on in the season.
Yeah.
It's poetic, right?
Oh.
Top lane? Are we gonna get first blood?
No. We're fine. What about bot lane? We
Very
haven't looked at
quiet
bot lane.
game. I was about to talk about bot lane, but I had to fix my overlay. Disaster. Anyway, Fume is doing okay bot lane. He's doing fine.
Yeah.
He's tied with
Even
Jakku.
Doom as well. Yeah. Both of them have around the same amount of CS. Fume has slightly higher denies. Well, he's playing Tiny, so it comes with that.
I mean, it's what we expect, though, right? I mean, both of these, Fume just kind of benefits from having a lot of damage from his right click. He's able to get the range creeps he has to. And the
That's cool.
supports negating each other kind of a similar way to how top lane is doing it.
Yeah, but it's a bit worse because now Bojax is forced to go back to base. But he's gonna grab a few items for Fume, acting like an over service for him. Just remember
This
to
is
wear a
too
mask.
big. He's able to still stay in lane quite a long time. Sasquatch is going to get slow. Top lane journey. Looking for a stun. Gets it off before. Spirit
I tell
Siphon.
you.
Sasquatch pops the wand. He's barely surviving with this
Ooh,
salve. He could turn this even. If he wanted to. Acid Rain was very low. They can't
no,
cancel the salve. And Sasquatch makes them
with the
commit
tip.
just a bit. I mean, they don't really lose much. Journey just running these creeps around. He's got 2 bracers on the DK, so he's incredibly tanky. He's got 12 HP regen just naturally.
And boots.
Might be able to go for a kill again if Sasquatch isn't too careful. That Spirit Siphon still on cooldown. Stun up soon. They're just going to get him with right clicks here, I believe, with the boots on Journey. Getting him the first blood. Sasquatch, after the tip, gets a little overconfident, I think. Ends up falling.
Yeah, he didn't expect them to be playing that aggressive. Knowing that they can play aggressive on Kong there, since he had like a creep wave and a half pushing into him. That's a really nice
disruption onto Fume. I don't think too much is, yeah. Jakku just backed off anyway. They don't really have too much kill potential. The two, I mean, Siege Shot is up on Doom. How much damage is this? 100?
But it's a lot
Plus
of
it's
mana.
slow. Yeah, it's 100 mana for it too, which is like
It's
a
like 1/3 of
stun
his mana
top
pool.
lane into Conk. There isn't a way to heal this Slardar, and they really don't have the damage since it's a DK. But to being quiet we go. We can watch mid just a bit. Camel Farmer
Yeah.
is, I mean, he's kind of forced the TA out, but also Dark is just jungling faster. Farming faster than he would be anyway. Mid lane. Just do the
But
side blades.
he can apply pressure to the tower. I feel like handles his catapult well. Nope. That's
See, like the
that's really bad. Like you know, like the mid laner is not gonna like contest. You could have like applied a lot of pressure, and taking that tower would have like opened up the map for you pretty early on. And maybe like you can give Bulljax or like Acid Rain some like free farm.
Dark
Later
gonna
you
get
can go to the
slowed
jungle.
Here. That's the Invis rune. Do we have any stacks yet? We do have one. I didn't see if anybody else stacked this though. It might have been BMTS.
I think Dark because he was walking to that area.
Hmm.
Oh, Dark is pretty
This
low.
is a double lasted if he can pick it up. It's an 100 gold. That's not bad. Dark taking a bit of damage though. Goes for a slow on a Camel Farmer. He's still gonna dive this with just the bottle charges. He's risking it, but he knows Camel Farmer still has a lot on cooldown, so he can't actually turn.
Yeah, BMTS is going for the double stack here.
There's a scan over here too. I don't know who's popped this on Bing Chilling, but they know something is going on. They know they're stacking these camps, so it might be a rotation they try to make. But it's a
That's probably
3
a
stack
Bulljax.
on the Ancients.
Yeah. Ooh. Now, now Doom got the nice creep here. Some heal amp. That's cool.
Heal Lamp, I mean, you're probably not going to use the 60 mana heal. That doesn't really
Oh
ever
yeah,
seem
yeah.
too worth it. But
Like the heal amp with the double bracer. That's big.
both offlaners actually going for that. And Conk doing. Conk's got the one bracer. Boots picked up. Really too much. We'll see what's flying out on the courier. That is Treads. Might be looking for a kill on the Journey after
Ooh.
Treads are picked up. He's going to have quite a bit more damage. Dark is going to fall mid lane. There's a huge rotation from Acid Rain. Can immediately get rid of the refraction charges.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of DOT. They might even be able to go for BMTS. They get a slow from the Arc Warden secondary, but
Ooh, Sasquatch is
Arc
here
Warden
as well.
the image, but they still can't go for too much. Sasquatch is rotated over again. BMS. BMTS is going to get slowed. Acid Rain. Spirit
He's fine.
siphoned up. He has a slow from Bulljax to try and get Sasquatch away, and Bulljack saves his teammate. For the time being, Dark TP's back mid.
Yeah, it's really important to keep the tier 1 mid alive as much as possible, or as long as possible.
Top lane, there's a stun on a conk, and Journey's. I think this is his first DK form
Yep.
using it. But we'll see if he can actually do something with it. He probably just wants to get a couple of hits into the tower.
Yeah, Kong is just gonna stay close to get some experience. Maybe get
Sasquatch
some rotation. Sasquatch is gonna see Bulljacks here, so.
gonna spot Bulljax. Bulljack's gonna spot Sasquatch though, so he sees the rotation coming. Spirit Siphon, of course, is gonna save
Oh.
Sasquatch's life, but will run back towards Journey. Has a stun from Conk, but do they have the damage for the Slardar? Instead, the right clicks from the
Kong.
DK aren't quite gonna bring him down. I think he lives. He's down to 20 HP, but eventually he lives. They lose Sasquatch instead. He gets focused by Acid Rain off to the side, joining this very late. Conk
They have
TP's
no
out.
glyph. They can take tower here. They have no glyph, and Kong TP'd out.
And bot lane, Jakku is trying to make some sort of counterplay to get some damage into the bot tier 1, but Fortify still available for Bing Chilling. They've already found the top tier 1 because of the DK Pugna Jakiro trifecta of tower pushing.
Yeah, and you can see the skill build from Acid Rain. He's going 2-1-2. Bulljacks dying.
He smoked too much.
I was about to type that, but she mentioned it.
No caster all. Don't do it, Birdman. You can't risk your credentials.
Who cares? Mm,
So,
my popcorn tastes really good. Yeah.
this is good. A good night for popcorn. Good
Yeah, today I
series
was
4 too.
today at work. I saw my CEO like passing by. He had like 2 bags of popcorn in his hand and a can of soda. He looked at me and was like, "Sup?" I'm like, "Sup, dude?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going home. I'm gonna make a huge pot. Enjoy your bag of popcorns."
Dude, he's living the life.
Yeah.
Got it. What kind of seasoning did you use tonight, Birdman?
I just cook it with like olive oil and just salt.
You don't throw like a cheddar
Yeah.
grind over it or something?
I don't. I like it more classical. 1, 2, lactose intolerant. 3, I like it that way. Like if I wanna like have something else with it, I will like get the caramel popcorn and I will like put like a little bit in there and mix it, and then you have like a little bit of caramel and mostly salt popcorn, and that's like the perfect mix for me. If I wanna have that, but
Still sounds pretty good though.
yeah,
Honestly. Do you have a gas stove?
yeah.
Also makes it a bit easier to cook.
Eat.
Uh,
Hmm. Okay. Can see
I think
top.
so.
Yeah, gas is better for cooking.
Control the temp better. Anyway. Winner of this series, by the way, goes to play Headbunk in the finals. It would be a rematch for Bing Chilling against Headbunk. Of course, that was the winner's final matchup. Went up to all 3 games, I believe, last Friday, last Thursday. How was that? 2 weeks ago,
Did we
right?
test it? No, it was
I can't remember how long ago.
8 days ago. That was on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We tested it together, yeah, because Monday was off for me, yeah. It was Patriots Day.
Uh,
I hope
okay.
he's fine.
Anyway, we'll continue to fill time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm going to watch
Birdman.
the Fantastic Beasts movie tomorrow.
Is that
Have you
out?
watched that?
No.
Yeah.
Not a big Fantastic Beast fan.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so
Yeah, but that's like Harry Potter adjacent. You know what I mean?
it's a prequel. Like
Yes.
it's sad that like Johnny Depp is not gonna be um, in the movie, but whatever. Anywho, Camel Farm is being like chased down right now in the mid lane.
Well, Journey TPing
Ooh,
right in the middle.
that's
This
big.
gets a nice breathe fire onto two. There's a Doom backside on the Camel Farmer. They want to commit for a kill onto the Arc Warden. Fume might just be creating enough space, though, for Camel Farmer to walk away. He might not have enough HP, though. He's ticking
No, he's
down
fine. He's
to
fine. No, he's
95,
fine.
71
He's
more, and
fine.
he's got a 20 HP at the very end, but they've still killed off the DK. Acid Rain is pumping out
Oh,
the
Dark is
damage
dead.
as well. They find Dark. Fume and Bulljacks
That's
focus the
big.
stragglers. They committed so much for that kill on the Camel Farmer. They kind of
Like,
just lose their lives.
like they were so lucky that Fium was like going through his like farming pattern. It was like close to mid, and he just like used his avalanche and stopped the push. But and
On
now
the
you can see
haste rune.
they're gonna take the mid tower, and this is gonna be huge for them.
I don't know
Yeah,
if they can stop it too. It's already low. They have a catapult. They have a Pugna. They have a they have a Jakiro. They don't have the DK form. They pop the Fortify, and while they do stop them because they are kind of low, Bulljacks
but also there's
has
5 hero
mana for the
mid
one
from the
blast.
dire side.
They really want to defend this, though. They're forcing so much. It is a 4v5 as Fume is just farming the top lane. We watch the action unfold. There is a DK form up for Journey if they want to go on this soon. As Slow, of course, is going to catch out the secondary
BMTS
or
could die here.
the image. But
He's
BMTS
dead.
is just dead. Dies to the Arc Warden.
Oh,
Acid
Dark.
Rain dropping very low. Survives
Dark
the
is
last
dead.
second, but Dark is gone. He stood so close to that tier 1 as they were bursting it down, and he kind of just took collateral damage.
Buljack's is
As
gonna
the
most
TA
probably.
falls, Bulljacks getting slowed by the Spirit Side, and Acid Rain
Oh.
commits. A Macro Pyre is gonna fall. Jakku has to walk back through it, so it
Oh,
might
Jakku
even
is
work
dead.
for Acid Rain. They find Jakku. Sasquatch is gonna be next
This
if they
is a
can
disaster.
get just one Spirit to pop away. He's trying to bottle this up. Will he survive a 4 wand charge? Is
Ooh.
not gonna do it. He didn't pop it. He probably would have died anyway. How much
Captain,
damage
my
is that?
captain, Acid Rain said on his last breath, I will die for you. And Bojack is taunting him for doing so. This is big. Dark died 3 times. Twice in a row. He had 0 improvement in his last hits and his net worth. If you look at his net worth, he's below the the Arc Warden by 500 gold. I blanked out. But this is like unusual, like happening to Dark. And they're like smoking, and they're only gonna get Acid Rain.
Hold on. I'm reading chat memes, and that totally messed up Acid Rain stuff, but I'm sure he's fine with me missing that. Huge kill for BMTS, though. Able to get one.
Yeah, they can get tower here.
He's queued
They
up
can
the
get
Tumbler's
something.
toy. But tier 1 they go. A lot of damage and a lot of push. From Metaverse as well, they have the Death Prophet, of course. They're able to spot anybody TPing in behind the tower. The trap from the TA. But you look at what they're doing, Birdman. I think these are stacks created by Metaverse they're farming right now. It might have been Fumes, but who knows. End of the day, I don't think they were able to really contest the ancient stacks, but Dark dying twice there. Basically right in a row.
Yeah,
Kind of
like he died
negates.
twice back to back, and before that he had another death. But those back to back deaths were like huge because he died, he TP'd in, he tried to fight to save the mid tower, and he died doing so. And now we can see a smoke play.
Try and run towards... Well, there's a regen rune top lane. You can see if they find Jakku. He's going to show on the wave. And I guess the question is, do they have a blink on DK? They do. So that initiation is going to be blink stun from Journey. We'll see if they can get it. Jakku is pretty tanky. He also has some abilities himself with
Ooh,
Doom up. Are they even going to
he
try and fight
knows.
this? DK blinks, pops the Dragon form before this fight. Do they have a slow Bulljax?
Oh,
Goes for the suck, can't do anything. Can't finish off Jakku. He's got more stamina than that. As they
yeah.
push towards the tier 2, and Jakku, using the Dragon form here, they want to try and take this tower. They're even committing
Pretty hard
the
to push there.
Fortify very early on.
Yeah, I think we'll just drop the Nether Ward a bit early because Jakku was able to see that and he was and he immediately started walking away. Kind of miscommunication from both Journey and Bulljax there. But so far, you still like applying pressure on the top lane.
He got the blink immediately, Journey top lane. They want to go towards BMTS, and I think they're going to find this too. He turns around, uses an ulti on Journey, but can Jakku go for the TP cancel? He's not going to commit, and instead,
If
so
he
watch
committed, he
TP
would
out,
have
but they save the tier
died
2.
there.
Yeah, he has to walk into the macro pyre for it. And he might
Yeah.
even die anyway, Birdman, because he walks close to the creep wave,
Yeah, he's
but
fine.
without the macro pyre now, he's fine.
Like, he didn't have dual breath. If he had dual breath, he would have killed him. But also, I want to point out, like, how many Midases we have this game. We have one on Doom, one on Slardar,
has one.
and one on Camel Farmer. We have 3 Midases. I haven't seen that in a long time. Like, I still remember the patch where Misery was, like, buying Midas every time he played. Back when he was, like, on LGD end. That was, what, 2013 after TI3? And during that time, there was, like, Midas in every game. Oh.
Yeah, I think the weird one's probably the Slardar, right? I mean, it's
Ooh,
just the core Midas,
Sasquatch.
though, wants to get back into the game early on. Sasquatch getting stunned up, gets slowed by Bulljax, but again, they really don't have the damage. Camel Farmers showed up late to the party, so there's a DD on Sasquatch even. This is a port bottle. Actually, no, he's just picked up the DD. I thought he had a bottle earlier, didn't he?
Okay, I see Camel Farmer is going the Manta build. He's not going this, like, ooh, BMTS. It's fine.
Gets pushed back underneath the tier 2,
Oh,
but to the side
Sasquatch.
again, they go back. It's Sasquatch Journey has found the kill. There's a slow from
Journey could die
BMTS.
here.
Again, he's using the ult on the DK. Macro Pyre committed on the creep wave mostly. BMTS
Oh,
dropping
Bulljax
very
is dead.
low as Dark has a trap on top of the Shadow
Camel
Demon
Farmer.
Disrupt. Journey is
Backlines.
able to walk away, gets a stun back onto Dark. There's another stun from Acid Rain. They bring Bulljax down, but they also find BMTS. It's just the support
Oh,
trade
Jakku.
going for the TP. Acid Rain lives! Conk missed the stun by just
That's a big stun
inches.
from Journey.
And I think they're just going to live. They don't lose much more. It's the support for support. Somehow, Acid Rain survives. They might even be able to turn this around because Jakku is chasing way too far right now. Up into the high ground. His team is not right behind him. They lose the trap immediately from TA. And Conk can't chase any further. Gets bashed by Roshan on the way out.
His team was going for Roshan. And Jakku was, like kept going. Like, he didn't like, lift his foot from the pedal. But he had, like, a good catch on Camel Farmer at the back lines, but he didn't have the his Scorched Earth, so he couldn't apply more damage, and most of his supports were, like, dealing with the other supports from the other team. That could have been big for them.
MTS top lane just wants to push this lane out. They're trying to save their towers as much as they can, Metaverse. But the map control is slowly starting to fall. It's only 1k net worth lead, Birdman, but I think a lot of that has to do with the DK, or not the DK, the Doom, and the bonus gold, and the Midases, of course. Very inflated economy this game is. This top lane, they blinked in onto BMTS. They have a stun from Acerain, and Bulljax, with a little bit of burst, can contribute to a kill for Journey. So they can now focus the tier 2. The Fortify is still on cooldown from that earlier engagement.
Rotation on mid lane.
They go for Sasquatch. There's 2 of them here for Camel Farmer, right on top of each other. The double. It's going to help him get a kill. And the rest of Metaverse, I mean, they kind of just look like they don't know where to be right now. And Bing Chilling is so confident they're going to walk up to the high ground and go for a tier 3 with a couple of right clicks, but I think they have to back after that. If
It's
they had
just
Jakiro,
Shakira TP mid lane just to like protect common farmer in case anybody jumped on him.
I mean, they got something of a kill, at least. But Metaverse is looking for an opening now.
Yeah, they're also so
Behind.
close on BKB on Kong, but they need blinks. That's what they're missing. They need double blink on both Kong and Jakku.
Still no blink. The double
Ooh,
stun from
oh, that
Asterin. I think
smoke.
he's just spotted the
Yeah,
smoke.
they
He
saw the
might not
animation of
even
the
know they
smoke.
smoked. I
There's
think he just stunned.
like you can see the wards on the mid lane. Most probably he saw the animation of the smoke, but he didn't see that they were there.
Oh, they go for the Roshan. This is a quick one, Birdman, so they gotta know very soon. If they want to contest this Bing Chilling, it's huge for Metaverse, as they maybe have just found their opening. Aegis goes to Dark.
Dire team, they don't muck about.
Metaverse can at least get some type of objective on the map.
Yeah, it doesn't take them much to take Roshan with Kong's Cursive Haze, and if they did double melt, Rosh will like disappear in a few seconds. But I think there's a smoke play coming from Ping Chilling, or they're forcing some movements there.
Journey's just pushing top lane. I think he's just trying to make a fight happen for Bing Chilling. They want some rotations up here from Metaverse Esports to see if they can bait out some kind of fight. But Metaverse, I mean, with Aegis in tow, or, on the TA, they can kind of just pick and choose where they want to fight now. It feels like mid-tier 1, still a big objective.
Also, Kong is farming pretty well bot
Get a
lane.
3-man smoke, and Bulljax is leading the way. On Journey to stun him, but he goes for a ward. And I think they might have just thought they got spotted with the smoke or something.
So now they have BKB on Kong. They can like play a bit aggressive or try to push towers, like,
But
especially
like,
the mid tower.
I guess they have the blink on Doom now, but still no blink on Dark. There's no blink on Kong. I don't know, it just feels like the fight might still be difficult. They have a lot of slow, but
But they have BKBs. That's a bit bigger now.
maybe they can force the tier 1 tower, force a fight here. Fume with AC up on the Tiny. We've basically been ignoring him, because he really hasn't been showing up to fights. But they pop the fortify, Macropyre across this. They might look for a kill on a Conk. He's dropping low, but he, of course, got that BKB just before the
Ooh,
fight. Dark
well,
uses
BKBs?
his, Conk uses his. They go for Bulljax, as he can still live to the side. No,
No, they're
Bulljax
just running
survives. There's
around.
no kills in this fight yet. And now they just get kited.
was
They
dead.
can go after Dark, after BMTS. They lose the Aegis. Conk is going to get stunned up.
That's a
Bulljax to the
disaster.
side, slows him down, goes for the suck, finishes him off. Conk is dead. Journey kills off Jakku. They look for Dark on
That's
the
teamwork.
TA. Fume crits him down, slaps him with the tree, and Bing Chilling takes a wipe.
That was a sus fight from Metaverse. They wanted to force their jobs, but they don't have blinks. So what they did is they used their BKBs and they tried to run. There was only Bulljax, like where they were going, and yeah, they were like, "Fuck Bulljax, it's a position 5." Like,
Oh,
I'd rather
stun, blink,
find
Journey.
something
They
else.
might just find Sasquatch again. We've seen this combo so many times, and Bing Chilling has gotten the kill. They do get a slow onto BMTS, but I don't think they can find that kill. But Birdman, their pushing power is just limitless. They even have the Tiny now contributing to this. They can get a lot of damage into Jakku
Ooh.
from just Camel Farmer on the secondary. That's a BKB from Jakku. What is going on for Metaverse?
That was Jakku's third BKB usage. I haven't seen him use BKB once, unless I was not looking at him for most of the fight.
When he first got it, they all three popped BKB like very quickly, and then I think he might have popped it a second time in that fight.
Ooh.
Stun onto
Kong.
the or excuse me, on the
Kong.
cock. Did he
Oh,
use
he used
BKB there?
BKB.
He did. It dies instantly as Jakku is going to try and chase down Camel Farmer. This would be a huge kill if they can pick it up, but Bulljax is going to keep
It's a
his
bit too early
carry
for them.
alive. His mid laner Bulljax dies instead, but Camel
Oh, Camel
Farmer is
Farmer.
going to live. They lose
No, he's
Jakku
fine.
to right clicks. They can focus back towards Dark. He's saved by BMTS, but I don't think it's going to last that long. They can go back towards BMTS with slows and stuns, tossing the Jakiro on top of Shadow Demon. Journey
That's
gets a
game.
double kill.
Like I don't think there's anything else that the Dire can do. Like they got outplayed like twice in a row, and just opened up the map. And you can see the Death Prophet pick didn't do much other than like being sustained in lane against Jakiro. And the first time we saw Exorcism was defending the tier 3 after they lost the racks. Yes, that was
What a
an
game.
excellent draft.
What I've seen from Bing Chilling, though, uh, we've seen it the first series from them too, or at least the series we casted 8 days
Against
ago. They win game one in
yeah,
a fashion similar to this, and we see the other team bounce back in game
no,
two. This
like
game isn't even over yet, but they have such
but
a strong hold on this.
like last week's game that we casted was way different than this one. like like
Well, it was a
like
lot closer, yeah, but I feel like I've seen that happen from Bing Chilling a couple times, just in the pattern of winning game one and moving on in the series.
the most important thing is not to get cocky with the drafts for game 2. But but if you remember, like actually last week the team that lost was playing Dire, but at that time like Smiley like that like 6 times to acid rain in the jungle. You can see
Tier
Sasquatch
two.
like playing bot lane, trying to like kill the creep wave, but he just missed it.
Did he get the last hit? Or did
He
Fume?
just
No, Fume did. Fume did. Uh,
Kong is like 600 gold away from Blink.
he's got spider legs, Birdman. He doesn't need Blink. That replaces it. And he's got sprint. He's gonna move quick. But we'll see if it's quick enough because
Ooh.
Jakku with Doom wants the target. We'll see if he casts it instantly. No, he's
Wow.
stunned! And Jakku is gone before the fight even happens. They're right on to the barracks because he doesn't have buyback. He's down for 40 seconds. Conk getting low, gets stunned. Acid Rain combo. There's a save from BMTS, but that's not how you want the fight to start. They're going to
It could be from
try
Dark.
and run towards the Tiny, go back towards Journey Dark, just trying to pick a
Nice save
target,
from
but he
Bulljack.
keeps getting kited away. Bulljax is saving so many. They stun back into Dark. Dark is gone. They go for Conk. He's going to die to Journey, and Sasquatch gets chased all the way back to the fountain. I think he even dies in the fountain if they can get the spirits. BMTS lives with the disruption, but that's it. It's GG. Called by Metaverse. And Bing Chilling takes a dominant game one. What a
Yeah,
game from Bing Chilling, Berman.
yeah, that was an excellent game from them. They had a really good draft. They played the lanes as like they didn't do crazy stuff in lanes, but they performed as they should. Um, and they just went from there. Metaverse usually goes for those like adventurous position 1 picks. This time it didn't pan out, but we'll see what they can do for game 2.
Yeah. I need to create a thing. I think ET's casting this, by the way. If
Yeah.
anybody wants secondary input. Also from, doesn't he work for?
Um,
I thought he worked for like BTS.
yeah. He sometimes does that as an analyst.
Didn't think it was whoever's running stuff right now. ESL.
Yeah.
But
No, ESL is upon us.
now this is definitely the premier Dota 2 league. Let's be honest.
See.
Did that just
Mm.
we'll go to the draft overlay. Bing Chilling up one game, but yeah, we'll see Metaverse's response game too. I definitely don't think this series is over yet, Birdman.
Yeah, it's still within grasp. We've seen something similar as we mentioned before
Never
last
seen.
week, where Bing Chilling like destroyed game one, especially like Acid Rain destroyed game one, and game two Fume shat the bed, similar to what Smiley did in the first game, and then they had like a really close game three, and we could see the same thing here. Uh, so yeah, the cards are still open. It's anybody's game, and should be fun.
Should be fun. You were trying to asking. Metaverse won the flip, so Chilling choice for game two. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'll fix that once we get there. But see what the swap is going to be. Slardar last pick kind of seemed like it fell flat.
Yeah, laning Slaughter against Jakiro, you were not able to like apply pressure on the offlane. In a way, you traded, and the moment DK hit level 6, you lost that lane.
Do we bring in Fury since Xeriscape failed to show up?
Yeah, you can get more input.
Okay. He's online. What the fuck? If Xeriscape responds, I'll give. He can jump on since
I gave him a call, he didn't respond.
I don't think he's online. I don't know if I have him on Steam.
Oh, Fury? I'll send him an invite.
No, I do have Fury on Steam now. Hold on one sec. Jump calls.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Good boys, how you doing?
Good, you?
Good man. We
How
just
does
won.
it feel to be the one and only champion of
Uh,
the 1v1 League of Lads
it
history?
feels pretty good, but Squid, Squid played really well, and I feel like we're both champions, honestly.
Manual Tire, second pick.
Nah, I'm just
Wow.
playing. Squid fucking sucks. I'm the king. Let's go.
Usually that's like the other way around. That's bold of you. Bold move from Fury. But I'm the one trying to sell seats. Fury, I'm gonna need you to like. I told Squid to do this, but he didn't want to do it. I wanted him to start some shit with people
Mm-hmm.
so we can like hype up the
Yeah,
matches.
I was trying to start some shit earlier by shit talking him in the Discord. I said some really dumb things about matchups to try to get him mad. I told him that Timbersaw versus DK is a very volatile mid matchup. He didn't believe me.
All right,
Yeah,
you gotta call
just
out your next target though.
My next target? Dude, I haven't played Dark yet. We were supposed to play in Group C, but then we had some scheduling issues, so we never played. and if they lose this, I'll never play him. So maybe it's gotta be dark.
Let's
But he's
see the
not really a
1v1
mid
for
laner.
the finals. Maybe.
Confirming, starting team tire.
Go
Selected. Okay.
Wait, didn't he literally just mid lane Birdman?
Who, Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Like he plays mid, but like he doesn't play like only
Yeah,
mid.
oh, I see what you're saying. So it might not be like the best matchup.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we get like we
I
should
mean, I
play
guess in the
Dark after
past, yeah,
that,
he
man.
hasn't played mid.
I didn't see much of game one. If you guys want to update me, it looks like
It's
Metaverse
kind of
had
a
a bit of a
blowout.
weird draft.
Well, like that's their style. If you look at their past games, they
Mm-hmm.
always like have those like weird boss ones on Kong. But like laning like Starter against Jakiro is always like pretty hard, so you can't like harass the offlaner as much. And Camel Farmer like stood tall against Stark in the mid lane. That was big.
Yeah, from my experience playing against Camel, he's like a very very value laner. Like I've never struggled as much as I did against him, against like any other Divine 3 player or whatever. So
What
that's
about
good to
ancient
hear.
players?
Yeah, beast. Really packs a punch.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, Slardar carry against DK Jack does not sound very fun.
yeah. I think they thought the same thing, that Jakiro is gonna be the boss 5 and Pugna is gonna be the boss 4. That's why I felt with the way they picked that hero. But it didn't pan out as much. Because like the moment like Jakiro hits like his key on you, the dual breath, you can't hit for shit. And the only thing you can do is just like right click people. And now you can see the Pugna being stolen by Metaverse.
Yeah, seeing this like every game now.
Yeah. Like that Prophet impact was just in lane in the previous game. Other than that, just because of, like I think mostly because they were playing from behind, the Death Prophet had zero impact the whole game. Like I think I only saw one exorcism, and that was like a failed one. Like after like the tier 3 is like just fall and the rats. Sasquatch used it and tried to just kill the creep wave.
Mm-hmm. That sounds rough, man. If you're using exorcism to kill creep waves.
Ooh, Acid Rain Weaver.
Oh, dude, acid
You
rain.
guys faced against that, but you won that game. But it was a
Uh,
rough one, right?
did we
Game
play
two,
acid rain Weaver?
or you picked the Weaver game two.
I think we picked the Weaver game too. Yeah, it was Kurto Weaver. He owned that game. Like he
Yep.
was going crazy. Yeah, but Acid Rain's a hell of a player, man. Like the game one we played on Rubik, like game two, he basically fucking carried that game. Made it
Yeah,
like really hard for us to win.
yeah. Game two you played Rubik. Game one was playing Nyx Assassin, correct?
Yeah, Weaver Sand King is a very classic opening. Very strong. Very strong pause 4. The Blink Stunner pause 3. And SK seems very favored this patch. So not surprised here at all.
Like those are Journey Zero. Like mostly the Sand the DK, the Brewmaster, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen more Brewmaster from him. I don't know if that hero's good this patch, but I know he's like a hell of a Brewmaster player.
Right now we can see BMT as Rubik.
Oh yeah, this is a classic. Let's see if they pick Pango on Bing Chilling and then he steals like 8 rolls like they did against Booba.
Like for me, I like his playstyle with Air Spirit. I think he's a really good Air Spirit player. He's also a decent Rubik player as well.
Hmm. Yeah, it feels a little awkward with Pugna Rubik because I feel like both these supports kind of just want to sit back.
Sit
Unless
back,
they
yeah.
flex it like a Pugna mid, but I don't think it's very good.
Yeah, especially against like Weaver and Sacking, you have like two jumping heroes. But usually
Yeah.
Jakku like plays those type of like heroes that plays in front. Like I think DK is gonna be maybe still open in the picks here, and you can still pick it on your side. You can have a Rubik DK lane, which is pretty good. Like by the time you hit level 4, like nobody can like last hits, right? Because with the Rubik Fate Bolt and the Breathe Fire, anybody like mostly people will be like at like minus 50 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Rubik DK is a pretty strong lane. Well, I think DK, I usually think of like Skyrath, Mirana, these past fours, but Rubik is definitely up there. Good steal on the Sakuchi and the Burrow Strike. Um, Acid Rain, when he played Rubik against us, he stole Sakuchi a lot and was able to just like split waves on the map and delay the game.
And how many times uh, Babbitt got flamed for that?
Surprisingly, not much. Usually, he just gets flamed for doing nothing because he's Babis, but you know, what can you do? It's a really easy spell to steal.
Yeah, people used to be like sick about that. They will like they see like Weaver, they will TP with like dust, and Weaver like will try to escape, and they will dust and just to see Sakuchi from him. And that's like since like 2013. And we're like in 2022 right now. Like this shit has been going on for 9 years now.
Yeah, if I had to pick a draft I like more right now, though, I'd definitely say Bing Chilling. I'd rather be playing on the Bing Chilling team right now,
Just from the first two picks.
just from the first two picks. But I'm interested to see where they go. I mean, I think the Arc Warden pick last game for Camel Farmer was pretty unexpected. We haven't seen this hero a lot, especially mid. But I think Camel Farmer is like open to trying new things if he thinks it'll work, like the Night Stalker mid, the Zeus
Yeah.
mid, a lot of out of meta heroes that he
Like
picked.
the Zeus, he tried it multiple times. Like he played it before in previous years against the Beast of ESE's team and against you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the first time he tried it, but the Night Stalker was like it was the first time he tried it against you, and he was kind of uncomfortable playing that hero.
Yeah, yeah.
He had like one good rotation, and then after that, he just like fall off the map. But I also like those people to have on my team when you're drafting. Like they don't like put you in a corner like those 3 4 heroes that you
Yeah.
have to pick me and that's it. And some of them like like for example, let's say you have Beast on your team. He has like his four heroes. He doesn't want his like hero to be picked early on, so his heroes will be end up like mostly being banned in the first phase or second phase.
Now, are you talking
So
about Beast of US East or the Beast? I mean, honestly, this could apply to either one of them.
yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, because you have those type of people that does that. I like the
Yeah,
ban of Ember Spirit because Ember Spirit is a really open pick for Metaverse. They played it on Kong multiple times and they played it on Dark as well.
Ember. Yeah, the Ember carry
Yep.
and Ember mid. I know we've seen a lot of Kong Lycan games. I think he really likes that hero. One of his signature heroes,
No,
but he
no.
needs to play more.
Like Kong's top three heroes: Gyrocopter, Golden Druid, Lycan. Top three. That's it.
Oh, wait, really? He plays Gyro? I
Wait,
don't think
Lone
I've seen his
Druid's on
top.
there? I
Oh
thought
yeah,
that was.
he's a master tier on Gyro.
Oh, damn! I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at his esports profile. Yeah, he's
No,
got
that's
almost
something.
eight. He's got
Oh,
700 games on Gyro.
okay.
Yeah. like Kong, I've known him for a long time, so I know his most played heroes for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's also got 700 Lycan games.
Like like
Amazing.
um, like one of his notable teams that he used to play at Column V. It used to be Kong, Speed Gaming, Clankers, uh, um, uh, uh, fuck the position 4 Panoni or whatever was his name, and I forgot the
Punani?
position 5 Panani. Yeah. And the position
Oh,
5, he lives. I forgot where he lives, but anyway,
that's kind of wild how where like all those guys ended up after that. Because Speed is
yeah,
like rank 15 now, like 10k MMR.
yep.
Kind of insane. Were they
And
all like
it's
equal skill when they played on a team together?
yeah, they were around like 5K, and he used to like sit with them in comms as well and stand in if needed in few games. So
That's wild.
I've seen Kong multiple times, and it's nice to see him like after a break. Ooh, the question
And
is no, most probably that's gonna be aim against Sanking Lane, right? Because it's really good.
I imagine that's why they picked it this early.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too when they picked the
Well,
Weavers.
well, it's not that early, right? Because they're gonna pick two heroes in the same like in a row. So it
True,
doesn't
true.
matter if they showed it now or the following pick.
They see the off lane for sure,
Yeah.
unless they flex the Sand King mid, but I don't think that'll happen. Do you think there's any possibility? Let's find out. Okay,
Ooh.
interesting. Huh.
Block pick almost.
Leaving Jakku's pick till the end.
Is there any possibility it could be a Jakko anti-mage offlane? Or would
Yeah,
that be too
that's
base?
that's why I said like, oh, it's anti-mage, but also like anti-mage is very good against tanking, right?
Right, right.
So that's why I'm
So
like I don't think it's gonna be. That's a good pick.
yeah, PA just a natural good core matchup against the AM. Pretty good against the puck too. Puck being like really low armor, and you can blink on top of her and like delete her in a second if you have items on PA.
Like the ban of Night Stalker here, even though um, Kevin Farmer didn't have a great showing on it, but playing against Puck,
Yeah, I guess
just like
Xeriscape
having
can
Blink
blink.
and jumping in, also against like most of those heroes, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I wonder what Metaverse are gonna pick to bring this draft together. It's looking a little mixed up right now on their side. I think Radiant's draft looks more cohesive.
Like if Six Dog is still playing on that team, they will pick Tusk, but Six Dog is not on that team anymore.
Hmm.
Can still go
Mm.
for it, right?
No, this is gonna be a Jakku pick for sure. Like, is DK still in the pool? Yeah, DK is still in the pool. Not that great, but still like can tank a lot of damage. And you have Pugner behind you.
So something I wanted to ask earlier, Sasquatch won 2 lads, right? 2 lads
Correct,
championship.
yeah.
So he will be the first player to win 3 if he wins this season.
Yep.
What a
Okay.
legend. Oh, and I forgot to mention before the stream started, he's actually I think he's like leading in assists this season or something.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Your sheet
He's
that.
second to Bulljacks in assists overall this season.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
But that's before today's game, right?
Yes.
So the previous game was not even in the list, yeah.
Yes. So before any of the games today, Bulljacks is at 628 and Sasquatch is at 603.
Yeah. And then add
So
Sasquatch 3 plus 3 and Bojax plus 18. So,
Jesus.
well, they got 5 kills on Metaverse.
I
So,
guess, yeah. I mean
and,
that's like
and he was involved in like in 80% of those kills. He got
Bulljacks
1
might
kill
be
and 3
running
assists.
away with this.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. I haven't seen that hero in a long time. Have you seen any of Pub's Fury?
Centaur?
Yeah.
I have not seen this hero like at all. Just like disappeared.
like like uh, like I've been playing a lot recently, so I don't see a lot of heroes. Ooh, they take the Slardar.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it is a camel farmer mid.
Yep.
Thinking. Okay, dude, they have like a really easy draft to execute on Bane Chilling. They got Roche, they got stuns, they can enable their PA,
They have
they have
tons of
mobility.
bursts.
Yeah.
The
And
burst
like
potential is huge on them.
what is like Metaverse's draft good at? Like
Stalling the game.
stalling the game, taking like skirmishes, but like they can't take objectives that well. They don't really hit Roche until AM has like a few items. I'm like heavily favoring Bing Chilling here. What do you think, Birdman?
Kind of on the same page as you. Like they have like what 2 jumping heroes with Camel Farmer and Journey, and then Acid Rain can even like go and jump even the further back line with Sasquatch and BMTS and create chaos there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have
You
a
know
really
what?
good rush lineup as well.
I'm gonna be interesting unlike you guys and go for the interesting draft in Metaverse Esports. I think Big Chilling is stealing some picks from last game. They pick up the Slardar from Metaverse. We got a
Mm.
couple
Yeah.
of classics. Dark Puck, BMTS Rubik, I think has also been seen in the past. It's quite the classic. We'll see. I believe in Metaverse Game 2 power. I think we're going to a game 3. Just like Fury went to a match 3 in the
See, look,
1v1s.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like being chillin' after their game 1 victory against us. They got a little comfortable, right? You know, they picked the Bulljacks 5 Hoodwink, something they don't usually pick.
That's what
They
I
were
said in the
chilling.
stream. Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they were vibing, you know, they're like, oh, whatever, we're gonna own them just like game 1. And I don't think they're on the same vibe this game. I think this is like a very try-hard, sweaty
They're
draft
not
from them.
chilling
Do you
this
think
time.
they've learned?
Yeah, they are not being chilling. They're ready to fucking go ham. Yeah, I think they
They're
definitely have.
Google chilling?
Like literally, like I said
Oh
that
Yeah,
my god.
when I saw the
that's
Hoodwink
a
pick,
good one.
I was
Tough.
like, oh, this is Bulljax's hero. It's
Dude,
gonna
this is
be
a
like,
tough crowd. Jesus.
And also there's like different stakes, right? Lower bracket, complete elimination.
yeah.
So these guys are really playing to win, it feels like, on Bing Chilling. And, you know, maybe Dark's team, they just wanted their heroes. The draft looks a bit less cohesive, but, you know, maybe they just want to go out playing win or lose their favorite heroes. So, should be a fun one.
Big shout out to Logical.
Logical.
ooh, that's an error. Good.
What is going on? They drops the ward aggressively. They do go for a deny dark. I think he knows it's been
He,
spotted and they
yeah,
were going for the D ward. So
that's a big play. Like it sucks that you're gonna lose your vision for mid, but it's better than giving somebody 150 gold.
anyway, away we go. Bounty runes spawning. Bulljacks is getting
AM.
aggressive here. Might be able to spot Kong off in the trees, but of course he can level Blink first. It's gonna hurt his lane. However, having to level the Blink first. I think typically
Yeah.
you'd want to go for the mana break.
I mean, part of the reason you picked
Well,
this AM hero is because it's good in lane, and now you're taking away that advantage, level 1.
yeah, but he still has Orb of Venom, so he has something.
Acid Rain is going for the opposite block right now.
Interesting.
What the same time Journey was going for a block, so I guess
I'm not sure why
not really sure why
both
they're.
of them are blocking. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
it would have made more sense had one of them not blocked, but now we're just like back to where we would have been. Either way, Vesa Kronk does not have that mana break for this early start.
yeah, and it's not the worst thing. I mean, like, AM level 1 is really weak regardless. And I don't think you're going to be able to man up that hard against these heroes.
especially against Slardar. Yeah,
Oh, wait, I forgot it was a Sand King mid. It was a Slardar. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're not manning up against the Slardar.
Speaking of mid though, Camel Farmer versus Dark, Sand King versus Puck, respectively, and it looks like Dark is doing pretty well early on. All right,
surprise of the
Camel Farmer,
users.
excuse me, just pulls ahead, but
That's an early sandstorm, right? No,
what do you think? It's 101 in level 2?
no, like use it a bit early. There was only one creep. Now it's dead. So he lost the effect of the sandstorm for the second wave.
That okay.
Yeah,
And it straight up
Ooh,
doesn't last.
I think it's better to
Acid Rain
go.
is dead here.
I'm not sure how that kill happened, but Acid Rain falling to Sasquatch.
Acid Rain went for Kong's career. He killed it, and he got punished for that.
I didn't even see
Yeah,
what
you
was on it.
usually don't see that from Acid Rain. That's surprising.
A lot of creeps building up for them too. This top lane. We could look bottom really quick as well. Fume dropping low because of a salve from Bulljax. He's kind of getting contested right now. It's a little hard
Dark
in
being
Chijiku.
harassment lane. Dark orbed in into two creeps with Caustic Finale. And he got damaged pretty hard.
Still no bottles up for Dark, and there is one on Camel Farmer. He's actually on the partial refill due to the water rune there.
I feel like bottom lane is like Fume is gonna be fine in this lane, and eventually they're gonna have kill potential on both heroes. But top lane, I feel like AM, regardless of how well they do, like Floater Weaver is always gonna bully you out. Like AM's gonna get kicked out, and in this patch especially, getting kicked out of lane early is like so bad for the carry.
Also, Jakku is not going for a stick in this lane.
Oh, what? Yeah, I guess he's not. That's
Like
weird.
BMTS started with a wand. Like he went like the full like Crusader
Yeah.
build, like wand tango. That's how he started the lane. I was like, Then I remember like, oh, he's playing against PA, so it kind of makes sense.
Acid Rain is dropping incredibly low again. Gets bugs on the Sasquatch, and the minus armor might just be enough
Ooh,
for Journey to pick up a kill. No, the bugs are going to get it. Acid Rain is going to get the final right click, or the last hit there, and there's a blink up in 1 second for Kong.
if you,
And I think he'll get away.
They traded bottom.
yeah,
And yeah,
Jiku had like a really nice double stun
Yeah.
on both of them, and they kept like scrimmaging, and then Fume killed BMTS, and Jiku traded. But that's good for Fume because he got the kill, he died, and he got a double wave under
how
his
many
tower.
creeps? Yeah, 2 range creeps. We'll see how much they can contest this, though. It might be hard for him to last hit underneath the tower here.
That's not the
Especially the
fight.
2 range creeps going to be a big deal. There's a couple of stun from Bulljax onto BMTS, who is dropping low. Again, they might be able to go for a kill. He's actually just gotten back from that first kill, too.
Yeah, I was saying that Fume probably is gonna have a good lane, but like once the Centaur gets a Vanguard, I don't know if they can kill him without like a epicenter rotation from Sand King or something.
I'm surprised that Fume is Master Tier on PA. I've mostly never seen him play PA in
Oh, like
LADs.
that. I thought you were flaming him for a second.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Like, like,
that's
like,
what
like,
I thought he was doing, too.
like usually, like I don't see him playing PA in LADs at
Damn.
all. Like I see him like playing the other heroes.
Yeah, Fume is crazy, bro. He's like Master
Yeah, I
Tier
know.
on like
Like he
8
plays a
different
lot.
heroes. Like it's insane. I
Oh,
don't know how
Jakku
this
is
guy.
dropping low bottom. There's a slow from Fume. He has another dagger.
He could die
In
here.
just
Yeah,
1 second, I think they can get the kill. And you were talking about the kill potential. It's here
he can't keep
right now
going.
as they go for
BMTS is dead
BMTS
here.
to the side. They're going to get the Rubik even. If Fume can get one more right click, I think he's just dead. He's juking for now, but it doesn't matter. Fume gets a double
Wow,
kill early on.
that's awesome. And part of the reason that happened is because Centaur did not have his Vanguard yet. It was coming on the courier.
Acid Rain might just be dead. There's a TP to the shrine from Dark, and I think he's just going to get a free kill onto Acid Rain sitting underneath the ward.
Interesting. I don't know if that's really worth it to use your TP, but I mean, I guess you get some net worth out of it. I think you really want to go bottom and gank with this level 6 Stampede onto Fume, especially now that he got 2 kills. And he can still do that if he gets a 6-minute rune, so let's keep an eye out for that.
42 seconds. Camel Farmer unfortunately missing the catapult there. But I think the problem is Camel Farmer's just going to keep shoving in the wave. So if Dark wants to leave, he might just lose his tower, especially with the catapult here.
Yeah, he has to wait for
But
this catapult.
Kong is farming in the jungle right now.
For the rune, it's Illusion, goes to Dark.
Ooh,
And bot lane as well, Fume is stuck underneath the tower. There's a lot of creeps here, so it would have been opportune if the puck could have rotated. There's a couple of pings as well from BMTS, but Jakku is just running in, blinks back out, does Fume, and maybe they can even go at BMTS. He's tanking tower shots right now, but I don't know if they want to commit too hard because they don't know where the Pugna is, and he is rotating bottom, but they're running into the trees. They just
ooh.
need vision. They
Nice.
use the Centaur ultimate, and in comes Sasquatch. They're going to go back at Fume, but they can't get the stun. They can look for Bulljax instead if they want a BMTS without a lift. I don't think much is going to
Bulljax is dead
happen
here.
because Bulljax is tanky,
Oh,
though. Sasquatch running in gets,
he's
he
fine.
actually missed on the blast there. He might be fine. He's in the wrong side of the trees, though.
Oh, Doc?
Bulljax is just
Doc
stuck.
is here.
He's going to get thrown back out. They're actually helping him here. The orb misses to the side, and I still think Bulljax is going to die, but this just gets elongated as Dark walks down. They're going to lose the safe lane tier 1, but top lane, they've taken it. And they might even be able to defend if they want a TP, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That was a
That
quick CP from Fume there.
Yeah, that looks pretty bad for Fume, but then you realize that like the same thing was happening to AM top, but they were committing less heroes.
AM is even worse now.
Yeah.
Like he started like going like level 4 to the jungle.
They're rotating mid onto the level 5 AM. Can they actually bring him down though? Camel Farmer in range for a stun, but I just don't know if this is possible. I think we're just gonna see them farm for a little bit.
Yeah. This is awkward. I think Jakko wants to go mid, but SK is really good at just sitting and defending towers.
Gonna be a stun onto Jakku, but it's kind of just trading blows right now. Nobody really committing to much. BMTS getting very aggressive, but it's Camel Farmer wants to sit mid. He's not really looking for the kills. Just wants to maybe it's mid tier 1. Do you think his eyes are on?
For Jakku?
For Camel Farmer, because like when does he leave mid lane, or does he just sit
Oh,
here until?
when he gets Blink.
Stun running in, and with the Centaur ulti, they get a nice coil onto 2 with the 2-man stun. In comes the Sand King of Camel Farmer, can't get off the epicenter, gets silenced in the middle of this. Need to get rid of the ward there, but Camel Farmer drops low. They get a one kill on the Bulljacks, and I think they can find Camel Farmer too if they want to try and commit, but be careful this stun. They get a silence, they
Nice
get an
run.
orb. Camel Farmer dropping low,
Raindrops.
but they have a lot of lockdown. Journey needs to be careful at the same time as Camel Farmer, but still they want to defend this. Dark could just throw an orb, and I think Camel Farmer is regened enough so it wouldn't kill him, but Acid Rain to the side is dropping low. He has the Sakuchi, can't bring down Jakku. Is just going to back off. Jukes back towards the bottom or his own wave, and I think Dark might have been looking for him.
What do you think of that sentry in the mid lane? Like how close it is from like killing like both wards. Now like Wojak drops another sentry.
I'm surprised they have 2 wards here. Honestly, they were like kind of right on top of each other, right?
Yeah, they were like trying to push behind the tower, so they wanted extra vision.
Sasquatch actually putting that one down on the opposite side. Acid Rain gonna try and cancel a Clarity, can't get it done.
I want to point out how like while all this chaos is happening in the mid lane, AM was like farming top, but PA was also farming top, and PA like can easily bully the AM out. So he wasn't really farming much. Like he like left the wave to go farm jungle, which obviously sucks. So like I really think AM just needs to take this bottom free lane if he wants to get back in the game. I don't think he has like the right idea of where he wants to play right now.
He's also going to the old AM build, going stats.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, they have a lot of physical damage, so I guess. And he's not gonna get Blink or Battle Fury for a while, so the Blink efficiency, it's not that good. But Blink up on Camel Farmer. They need to go smoke on Bing chilling.
And you can see a smoke from Dark on Dark side. But
Scan
Acid Rain is
as
gonna
well
be
is going to catch this out, and I think Acid Rain has spotted this. The perfect scan plus Acid Rain scouting this out. Might run high ground. They get the coil. He's going to stun himself instantly and probably die. Yeah, he's gone. Instantly exploded, and now Fume has a chance to back off. They've already committed the coil, so they can't find the kill. But BMTS is going to run right into the rest of the team, and I think give his life away. So it's a 1-for-1. I mean, not the biggest kill there, but.
Oh, okay.
Did he just ulti a creep?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stack.
Does that do damage?
Yeah.
Still based on the mana that the creep is missing. What's actually the most efficient creep for that? I didn't know people.
Probably the Satyr, little Satyr, because it has 600. But
But he managed the center.
Oh really? That's a little sussy. That's a little sussy. See, I really think AM and Centaur need to swap places on the map, because Centaur's just farming for free, while AM's like out here looking for spare change in the street. Like
I would do that. Like I would give the center the blink ASAP, and then you would swap lanes, right?
Yeah. I guess that's what they're doing, which might work out. But Centaur is just as good as taking jungle camps, and then. Or, I mean, way better, actually, than AM.
They're going to go for another smoke. Coil is back up. Can they find Bulljacks again? They want to look for Fume instead. They have the coil. Dark jumping in, gets the silence, finds Fume. There's a dagger dropping low, but do they have the burst? He's gone through the initial part of this, survives the coil and can blink out to the ancient creeps. He's going to survive. BMTS going to continue to chase with the Centaur ult. He can't quite get him. 40 HP, and Camel Farmer chases him down. He has a stun in 2 seconds, and I think BMTS dead after that. They also found Puck. I kind of missed that as we were watching them chase Fume, but they do find the Puck, having basically committed everything. Dark had nowhere to go. Journey and Bulljacks rotated up.
That's a bad timing, because like if they waited Jakku, or they needed like a +1 with them to kill Fume there. They thought that they're gonna do that with 2 heroes.
Yeah, they definitely jumped the gun a bit. I mean, Jakku was just getting his blink delivered on courier, and if they had him, that would have been an easy Fume kill. And that's how Puck dies, by the way, is like overcommitting for that kill. That would not have happened if you have your Centaur. So I think they're getting a little trigger happy on the side of Metaverse.
Well, now they want to try
Now
and
they're going for a kill.
they
with
lost that
without
fight. They want to go
Stampede.
for a push. They don't have the Centaur ulti.
They see
They
it.
are getting a bit of damage.
Like,
That's a
look,
courier dead.
Oh yeah,
But
that
he was
ward.
spotted.
Oh, they smoked now.
But his blink is
They're
on
gonna run
cooldown.
up the high ground.
His
They're
blink
gonna
is on
pop the
cooldown.
smoke early. I think they actually have vision on this. Camel Farmer sitting to the side, has blink, has Epi, looks for it. There's 3 heroes right on top of each other, but he missed the stun. The stun doesn't hit all 3. He only catches Taku, but he still takes a lot of damage. BMTS as well. They've found to the side Sasquatch. It could have been worse, but they only lose 2 heroes. And I think they might even be able to find a kill on the Camel Farmer. The coil comes in. They don't have enough damage. And he still dies to BMTS with one last right click as Dark actually somehow got that kill.
What are they doing?
I have no idea.
It's like they wanted to play aggressive when all their like spells are on cooldown, and then Jakku like blinks backwards just to smoke.
2-man stun from Jakku I don't think leads to much as Bulljax is low, but look at where Acid Rain is playing. He's trying to find the orb. I don't think he can do much. We're just kind of in a stalemate in the mid lane, and Dark is TPing mid. BMTS is TP. Are they going for another move here? They have the Centaur ulti up. And Acid Rain is going to get stunned by that blink from the Centaur. Can he actually get away from this one? Sakuchi is up, but it's not enough. BMTS with the lift seals it. Actually gives away Sakuchi to the Rubik too, so that'll help him quite a bit.
Kong is like still pretty far off the Battle Fury.
Yeah. I
Fume
like the
just
way.
got his.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said Fume just got his.
Oh yeah. Nah, he has a really Battle Fury timing. I like the way Bing Chilling is itemizing this game. They're going for the Midas on Slaughter, and then the Travels on SK. Like they kind of just want to play the farm game and take the map. They know that their cores they have like amazing core matchups against like AM and Puck. Like they win late game 100%, and they're just doubling down on that.
Especially after the laning stage. Like you had an insane laning stage against them.
Right.
You might as well do that as well, right?
Exactly. And I mean, they're still owning fights with the Midas, so basically 3K, 2K net worth.
I think they just miss
Fume
another
dodged it.
jump too. Fume
Uh,
TP'd bot lane.
Good game sense from Fume.
Great call from the carry. And, well, maybe they can turn this into a tower push, though. I mean, the creep wave is here. They have a catapult. I don't know if they really want the offlane tier 1. In their tier 1, meanwhile. Catapult focusing that down. Acid Rain. There's a couple of right clicks. He's found a haste rune. We're going to give that to Journey. No, BMTS.
Ooh.
He's going to grab it. Got the Sakuchi anyway, so, like, he's just doubly fast now.
I do think Dire or Radiant might be sitting a bit too much mid when they can kind of just go spread out, farm all these neutrals. And
Well, they are going to get aggressive here. Maybe spot Acid Rain as they run through each other, but still, they don't go for jumps. They get the stun onto Acid Rain, but he's invisible, and they don't have vision. He's back out underneath the shrine as Sasquatch can't finish him off. And Fume might need to be careful here. He's running into a lot of this with a lot of heroes still present. The Centaur ulti popped early. They get a stun on the Centaur without any stuns. Journey as well missing on his stun. Dark is going to find the Slardar. Journey kind of distracting the rest of the team right now. Jumping in. BMTS almost dead. One more blink. One dagger is going to do it for the Rubik. He does get the kill on Fume. There's an orb away from Dark, but he's stunned. He can't get it off. And the Sandstorm is going to contribute to bringing Dark down another time. They get Sasquatch at the very end, and it's 14-8 with the 5K net worth lead. We got to look at where Conk is at. He's gotten the Battle Fury flying out to him.
This is hard to watch.
They might find him too. They're
Oh
looking
my
for the
god.
kill in the AM. He's just found the Battle Fury, but I think they've seen the smoke, and Conk is going to back away. No, he's running to the jungle. Do they have any kind of jump? He's committed a blink early, but he can just use it here once more to get to the wave. Journey might continue to look for him, but I don't think they
He
realized
has no
Conk
blink.
was up there.
Yeah, Journey has no blink, so that's a hard
It's a
catch.
little hard. It's basically just a Bulljack stun, I guess, and Sand King, of course. Gotta get before the AM shield returns Sand King stun, right? Or at least dodges it.
Yeah, but he will swap places, so it could put you in like a really bad situation.
Go mid.
Jakku looking for something. He's got the blink. BMTS and Sasquatch off to the side.
Well,
Don't
Acid
know
Rain?
they're sitting underneath vision, though. There's a lot of aggressive vision here for Bing Chilling. Of course, on the cliff, they're going to see Sasquatch, and Sasquatch going for the D-ward. Shows a ward of his own, but can't get rid of it. The bugs on top of him goes for the right click. He's ghost formed, so he can't actually get it. Acid Rain is going to die, having committed Coil for this. They will give up a lot of ground, but Sasquatch getting stunned, has to steal some health back. Goes for not the epicenter quite yet. That was just the shard. They find BMTS with a lot of damage, but Dark has picked up a double kill. Fume is cleaning everyone up his journey. Gets an unstoppable streak, killing off Jakku. They can maybe look for Dark to the side, but I think that's just it. They'll take their kills and go. Their supports die, but Fume is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and these fights just look kind of awkward from Metaverse. They don't have like a great game plan about how they want to start a fight. It's mostly like just pick someone off, and then like what do you do after that? Use coil, use your centaur stun, and how do you fight? You know?
Which is unusual from them. They usually have like multiple sources of like jumps and like stuns and control, but they're not utilizing them that great. And I bet like their draft is kind of lacking here.
Acid Rain, he's died a couple times here. I don't know if he falls right now. They get the dust, they get the kill, but they still trade as
Dark is
Fume
dead.
gets a kill. And I think
No,
they'll
Dark is
still be happy with this. Dark is going to live because Jakku just saved his mid laner's life, running in his journey. They have the damage. He has no armor. Dark is going to die.
He ticks out,
Yeah, I took that to the ignite. That's crazy. I
and
was
that's
maxed out
Roshan.
ignite.
They can take Rush here.
They have the Slardar. This is going to be so quick.
They have Slara and Dezo. It's not only Slara, they have Dezo as well.
Dazzle? What?
Dezo later.
Oh, Deso. I was like, what the fuck are you
I was
saying?
thinking Dazzle too for a second. Dude, this is crazy.
I mean, technically the Weaver bugs would help too, but
I was hoping for a closer game too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of climactic.
I mean, it was closer, I think.
Oh, then game one.
I
must've been
think
pretty
the
rough.
draft is better from Metaverse. It's just still Bing Chilling. Seems so comfortable with this lineup.
Do you say that you still feel the draft is better for Metaverse?
Yeah, from game one.
Oh, from game one.
Um.
Okay. I thought you meant like this game they're better. I was like, bro, you're cool.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like it's an improvement on the game one draft. Because I think they're definitely playing this a lot closer. I mean, it's 2011. They only got 5 kills in game one.
Mhm.
You know, something got better, right?
Right.
I mean, still,
Camel
it might
Farmer?
lead to the same outcome as we get it. Running in, they can find Camel Farmer right at the start. He's just gone, and Fume dropping very low. He, of course, has the Aegis, so this doesn't matter too much. We'll come back into this. They found the Centaur, but they still immediately found 3 kills. They can focus Fume at the end of this.
They're still there?
BMTS
What the-
dies instantly, has no save, and I'm not even sure how the PA saw him, because I thought he went invis there.
No, he
Oh,
had
he might not have, he
course of his on him.
Thought he had like hood or something, but we're just
That's
they're
fine.
straight up too broke.
That's a nice fight
Yeah.
for Metaverse. They got 2 kills. They take edges out, and they only lost 2 supports and the off lane. And Kong's still farming.
Is this like the most quintessential anti-mage game from Conk? 001 at 22 minutes, just farming away.
Like, there's nothing for him to do in this game. If you think about it.
All blinking in, that stun on the Dark. Can they actually get the kill though? Dark can blink away with the silence. Still, they find Jakku. Is Fume wanted the Centaur instead. And it was kind of his picking.
Yeah. Also, Acid Rain has Orchid now.
Acid Rain Orchid. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Kong's. Well, here's what he can do, Berman. He caught the wave. It's
And
got
that's it.
something.
Smoked up. They're sweeping for the AM.
It's gonna be a hard kill to find though.
Let's see. Will he sniff it out?
Also, Acid Rain can
Want
like
the
Orchid
clarity
him.
here. I think Sasquatch might even sniff this out as Bulljacks to the side is going to go for a ward spotted
Ooh, ooh,
by
ooh,
Sasquatch.
ooh.
Gets a stun. There's a ward on the ground, but Bulljacks knows more help is coming for
And boom.
the Pugnons. They're stunned to
Oh,
the side. They find the AM, but Conk gets a blink away. Crucially, something going the way of Metaverse. Well, they still go 1-1 on this. They lose a kill,
Oh,
but
Sasquatch is okay.
almost something going their way as Conk still lives. He's able to back away. Acid Rain wants to look for more. Fume blinking up to the high
Or
ground. He
Dark.
has BKB. Gets silenced right before he can stun. What a play from Acid Rain, as I believe that was his Orchid. They find 2 kills. BKB popped from Journey to kill off Sasquatch. But
that's
Bing
wild.
Chilling is just on top of it right now.
They're just styling right now. They're just playing the map correctly. They could like apply more pressure on towers and lanes, but they were like, "Fuck that. Let's just keep them poor."
And they
They're
might
gonna
get
spot Kong
Kong
too.
here.
He pops the spell shield early. Doesn't have Manta, so no way to get rid of the silence if Acid Rain can get on top of
Oh
him
my
anyway.
god.
Ooh.
Blink use, silence now, can't get spell. Oh my god, Fume just 1 clicks!
Holy crap.
Oh, well, he really
He
did
got
not have a
deleted there.
chance.
Yeah. Fume has 18 on the Dizzo. 18 extra
Dude, this is
damage.
crazy. I agree with Birdman though. I feel like the map movements from Bing Chilling have been like very on point this game. Like just sweeping the map constantly, pushing in the right waves, usually farming on multiple cores. Like it helps
Like
that
yeah,
their graphics are great.
like technically they can do like more damage on the map, but they're just like taking it slow right now, and they're just like feeding kills and like keeping with the bots and like Acid Rain on the other side
Yeah,
of the map to like keeping the lanes pushed for now, and just like keep them poor, build the momentum up, and then get an attack and get the towers.
yeah, I like that way of playing. It's probably the best way to play, lowest risk, highest reward. And they
Well, and
won
you can
lane so
see,
hard.
like, they just scanned out the high ground triangle too. They're being so careful about where Metaverse is playing as they try and take this tier 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really don't want to throw this game. But I mean, Fume has BKB. I don't understand how he could possibly die, but I respect it.
Well, Metaverse distributed for the bot lane right now. Conk is trying to push it in, but they really just making as much space as they can for the anti-mage. 0-1-1 now. 212 CS. We can go look at CS for funsies. It's 237 for the PA, 215 for Conk, so...
I
I
feel
mean,
like
I
his
think just
CS
getting
looks,
that Battle Fury earlier is the difference too, right?
yeah, his CS looks good on AM. You'd think like 215, oh, that's pretty good. But like 26-minute Manta feels so bad. What do you think? Oh, oh.
Oh my god, dude. I don't even...
Okay, he's just dead.
Alright. I did not see that one coming.
Bottom lane on Camel Farmer. Let's see if they can get a kill. No detection. He's out.
I don't know if they can even defend this. Was that Centaur ult to use, like, defensively somewhere? I think it
No,
was.
it
Maybe
was
they're
like they're
looking for
trying to like.
Camel.
Yeah, I don't even know why he used it. Really, I can't explain it.
But still, Mint's barracks are going to fall. Sasquatch is dead. They might get a little
Fume.
bit of damage into Fume, but he can turn around. Pop BKB is dropping low, but oh my god, the damage! He's just melting everyone. Jakku and Dark both gone. And I don't know if there's too much to come back from now. As Fume starting to be uncontrollable. He really is the raid boss. 19k net worth.
I got no analysis here. Fume is owning. Bing Chilling's owning. Can't wait to play him in the grand finals.
I just have one flaming comment to clear Karate.
What's that?
Why do you have like 1-0 on the scoreboards when I already have marked it?
Oh, well, we got it covered, Birdman. Like, we're
Man's up for blood.
gotta make sure. I should have like put a badge up for. Maybe I'll put that on my. Put like this picture,
Based.
like 1v1 champion until somebody beats you.
Until I get beat next week by Wage.
Ooh.
It's Wage? Is it Wage or Dark? Do you think it would be closer if you played Wage?
Ooh. Kong?
Oh, the stun! They find the
Boom, boom.
PA and again they get the silence. This time there's no
This time it's
crits.
3 hits. This time it's 3 hits instead of 1. Big difference.
That's literally just 3 of the same exact kills in a row. And I don't know if there's much response from Metaverse as they keep finding Conk out on the map.
Keep saying conk.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
his name's
Conk. Is it Conk or Conk?
Kong,
That was
Kong,
cock. What the
Kong.
fuck, dude?
K-O-N-G, not cock. It's Kong.
Oh, dude, I said I keep hearing like K-O-N-K. I was like
No.
No.
Kong.
Kong
Like King
Kong.
Kong.
with a G.
Yo, Birdman, where do you get your name from? Is it from the movie?
Yeah, somehow it ended up from the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
blinking in
Ooh.
stun. They find Camel Farmer. Did do a nice job to find Dark, but I don't know if they're gonna get rewarded with the kill. Dark can make a nice play.
Ooh,
Wait, the stun
man,
again on the
they get
BMTS, but they
BMTS.
don't have vision. They get a little bit of an armor amp there. They do find Camel Farmer at the very least. But in comes Fume, wants to try and get a kill. I don't think he's gonna find it this time.
I do think the one small chance Bing Chilling's giving them to win is the Ags pickup on Sand King. I don't think it's that great. I think him going for
Ooh,
Yules.
somebody
And
used
that-
BKB.
Him
Oh,
going for
Journey.
Yules or Shivas is much better. Yeah, Journey, BKB, XD.
Was that just 7 seconds? That might have been 6 seconds, so it's like whatever.
Even like Hex on Sand King could be like really sick. But
They could
I'll
just wait
blink
for
in. They
Roshan.
might be able to find Acid Rain. He's silenced up, and there's no response from Acid Rain. Metaverse have found 2 picks now, and they're actually still dead, so they might be able to get even more aggressive. It's 5 versus 3.
The worst part about it that the tier 1 mid is still up. So they're kind of constrained to playing into the bottom side of the map.
Bing's already scanned out this smoke too, though, I think. The finals
Or they're gonna
are
go for
whenever
Roshan.
they get scheduled, basically.
probably
Fury,
first week of
one of-
May.
Most
Yeah,
probably over the
hopefully.
weekend,
Hopefully
but yeah.
soon. Journey on the high ground, instantly blinking is Shaku. This
Fume?
time he gets a stop, but Fume is just unstoppable. Goes for Conk, dodges the dagger with the Manta. Sasquatch can barely survive. Camel Farmer is looking for BMTS,
Okay.
but I mean, Conk surviving is huge here. BMTS even lives. They lose Jakku.
With the dagger. I love the pickup of the blink dagger on Bulljacks. I was like standing like way behind,
Oh.
blinked in and stunned. That was awesome.
Yeah, cool Manta dodge by Kong, but that's about all it is. Just a cool Manta.
Cock. Nah.
We can say Conk. Anyway. Well, fuck you.
No, Clankers wrote cock. I'm just replying to Clankers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clankies.
But you said Kong, and at the same time I was like reading what Clankers
I
wrote.
thought I mispronounced it again in the middle of that. It's too heated.
Ooh, Bloodlust on Rubik.
Oh my god. Oh, Sasquatch is dead. We're probably going to lose BMTS here too as he's stunned up by Camel Farmer. And again, Jakku surviving. It's basically just if he gets a crit or not, you're dead. Gennagus is up.
It's
They're going to have
not
to
Vegas,
E-Blade up Fume. There's a buyback from BMTS
Dark
on
is
the Rubik.
stuck.
They're going to try and fight this. This might just be it. If they lose this fight, it's over. Jakku
Ooh,
silenced instantly. Has to go back in for the Lotus Orb. Fume finishes him off. Can't get anything. No stuns, and I think that might just be Barracks gone, maybe even Megas. If Bing Chilling wants to go for it, but blinking in, they want to bring down Fume one time. They get him. On the side, too, they're trying to find Dark. Camel Farmer has done his job. They get Dark, they get the puck, they get BMTS with the dieback. And look at where Kong and Sasquatch are playing. Up
Where's
in the
the?
trees.
Can I buy a shed amulet? That's more
Uh,
fitting.
I mean, Conk is just gonna try and cut the wave. That's about the only thing.
Ooh,
Camel Farmer max
Um,
distance as Birdman talks shit about our. Wait, was it Fury or Birdman? I can't remember which one of you.
Fury. That was
Fury
me.
talks shit about the eggs.
I was talking shit about who?
About the axe,
Oh yeah,
axe
yeah. I was talking
tanking.
shit about.
It's not that great. I agree.
Like the
They
one
could have.
time it's useful.
It looks fine this game, just because they're owning so hard, but
Anyway, that's
GG's,
it.
man.
We were wishing we go to game 3, but unfortunately, Big Chilling is just gonna. I mean, get work done early, get the sweep. They look strong in this series. Fury is shaking in his boots.
Yeah,
And I just refilled my drink like 5 minutes ago, thinking that it's going to go game 3. The fuck, Conk?
yeah, dude. Smiley was hoping to get in on the game 3 cast, maybe have some base takes, but
Ooh.
not gonna get a chance.
Anymore. 44 to 16. At least they
Draft orange.
got 11
Um,
more kills than game 1 of Metaverse, but still Big Chilling looked in control the entire way, I think.
Yeah. Congratulations to Bing Chilling. They owned. I feel like they played well, and Metaverse shot themselves in the foot more than they usually do in terms of like picking like heroes, like making weird plays. I definitely feel like at their best they've played like exponentially better than they did today, but also Bing Chilling just looked amazing.
yeah, they usually have the better drafts or like very solid drafts, but today both of their drafts were like counterpicked like so heavily.
Yeah.
Um, like especially like in game 2, when Jakku was like farming his blink and they went like aggressive and they died and then he got his blink and
Yeah.
they was played aggressive. They were under a ward. He blinked out. They smoked and they ran in. He didn't have blink and they just like got caught and died. Like that was like extremely anticlimactic of series of events. And it's kind of like weird for this caliber of a team. Usually like with Sasquatch like leading them, like doing those
Yeah.
like slight mistakes because those are like big mistakes like for that level of a team. Like usually it's hard to see that, and that's why like maybe I or like all of us like flame them a little bit hard because we expect a bit more from their level, but maybe they had just an off day.
Yeah. Unfortunately, everybody has bad days. Look like this
Yeah.
wasn't one of the best days for this team. I complimented them earlier on like their map movements throughout the season. I felt like Sasquatch probably calling shots from the 5 roll. They had like cool map movements, good reads on fights, but maybe today it just wasn't there.
And Kong haven't played ranked in what close to 8 days, so maybe
Yeah, he
that's
definitely
also
looked a
something.
bit rusty on the AM for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if they were up in net worth, I still feel like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
AM draft is like really hard to play into
They
these
were
games.
playing from behind for most of the time.
Do we want to
The
get a
draft.
winners interview?
Tired. Fuck that.
Dude, you're always it's 11, bro. You stayed up until like 1 for another
I did.
series.
I that doesn't like whatever. We can maybe get both. It's a heap just PM me.
You never want to do the interviews, bro. I'm gonna let
Here, let me ping
Birdman ask all the
Bulljax.
questions.
The problem is Bulljax hasn't responded to my uh Discord DM, so I don't know if I could grab him. We already lost the post game. Fun. Anyway, quick discussion put up on the stream the records. Bulljax is gonna run away with assists overall this season. I think the problem with some of the records is like I can't differentiate between playoffs and regular season. So like I'll figure that out at some point. But we can still look at individual game records. Despite his season-ending, Dark put up a lot of impressive kill games this season. What he's in the top 10 4 times with 26 kills, 24 kills, 24 kills, and 25
Holy
kills.
shit. I
Uh,
think he had the highest this season for average kills, right?
I believe so.
Let me go
Second
check.
highest. Icy Eddie at the highest, but I think he only played one game. So
Yeah, he played one game, so it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
it doesn't
we are
sound
going to League of Lads disc if you want to do the interview.
Okay, cool. Congrats, my friend.
Hello, thank you.
That
Is
was
it
Hello?
just you or are we?
Hello.
How much fun
We-
did you have drafting those 2 games?
I had a lot of fun. I'm a big Ogre fan. I don't know if you've seen my recents, but I have like a 90% winner in the hero recently. So I fucking love the hero. Big fan. But yeah, no, Pugna, cool hero.
Yeah,
That fucking hero. Pugna, cool hero.
I
Yeah,
saw
had you practiced that before the series?
No.
he had like
Just went into
not
it.
this series, but he had like a game or 2 for that. I mean, not today, but in the past week.
all right. I got a question. So
Yes.
game one you owned. Game 2, you know,
You
you're coming
kinda
in,
owned.
you're feeling good, but the way you drafted, I feel like was very like you weren't gonna fuck anything up. Like you were drafting completely to win. There was no like picks out of the ordinary.
Yeah. No, unlike us. Yes.
No hoodwinks, position 5s. Yeah.
No, yeah, no
Well,
past 5 hoodwink.
well, somebody suggested Dawnbreaker, and I'm just like, I thought like, yeah, we could win with it, but like, why? I just want to win in 2-0 so I can go to bed.
Yeah.
So I just picked Ogre.
The lane swapped for picking the Sand King and then setting him mid, picking the Slardar with the AM was really smart too. When you guys got that draft, did you just think you were gonna own?
As soon as we got the slaughter, and it's like, oh, when we got into like the loading screen, I just see like all this minus armor. I'm just like, holy shit, it was pretty lit.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize how good the draft was, honestly.
Yeah, I saw the draft and I was just like, I don't think that Metaverse has a shot to win this game unless they play really, really, really well.
So like we kind of baited them. So at 14 to 13 bands, the Medusa and the AM are still in the pool, and those are like two like probably the best heroes. So like if they pick Deuce, and we just leave them both. If they pick Deuce at 16, 17 with AM, but if they pick AM, I mean, you just pretty much you can see what happens. I mean, you just pick PA. It's pretty easy. PA are like
Right.
I don't know, Storm, Ricky. It's just not that good. I'm not sure. It was a hard pick.
Yeah, like you also like adapted. You give them, you show them your off lane, and they got cocky and they picked the AM because it's a good lane against Sun King. But because you still have like 24 pick and your draft was like pretty open, so in a way you're like, okay, pick the AM, and Camel Farmer is like comfortable playing any other hero, so we can just adjust the draft to that, and just picking the Slaughter just like destroyed the AM.
Yes.
I have a question. Are we going best of 5 or best of 3?
So I messaged Aurora. So we either looking to play this Friday for a best of 3, or we're gonna extend a week and play next weekend, which for a best of 5, either the 6th or the 7th, or the 7th, 8th.
Oh,
best
so
of
if you
5.
extend it, you'll play a best of 5.
Yeah, we can't do this weekend. Team's got shit to do. But yeah, no, the team voted best of 5, so we do. I didn't want to do best of 5.
Dude, that's hype,
I
dude.
didn't want to, but they wanted to. So
Oh,
we're
you
doing it.
didn't want to.
No, old dude. I like 3 games.
Yeah, it's a lot. I've never played a best of 5 either. A lot of Dota. But I
Well,
mean, it's the grand finals, man. We gotta make it hype. We gotta really go
well,
at
the
it.
only 2 finals that were played best of 5, they went 3-1 and 3-0, right?
Really? What seasons were those?
Those were actually, funny enough, those were both the finals that Polar
Dark?
Ass reached the finals. So
Oh,
one
okay.
time they played against Sasquatch, it was 3-1. In the following season, it was 3-0.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was Sasquatch versus Polar Ass's team, and then Polar Ass versus KU's team.
Wild. Well, I look forward to playing you, man. Congratulations, you
excited.
guys freaking owned.
I'm sure our series will be very exciting. Honestly, I'm sure we'll get down to the wire. It'll probably go down to like a 5th game.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure.
hope so.
Well, Jack's question:
Yes.
what's happened while you were dying in game 1?
Which I don't remember which one.
We got an old chat from Journey. Jack is dying, and you went to AFK.
Oh, I ate some shrimp tacos today, and they just did not agree with my stomach, dude. I just started coughing, and I just I had to go
Oh.
puke. So I like puked a bunch, and then I smoked, and then I felt a lot better.
Wait, you puked mid-series? And then
Yeah,
just kept
when
playing?
I like left, and I had to go puke. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Dude, you smoked after puking? That's like
It is what
a
it is.
smoking gun. Like Jesus.
I mean, I understand that, but you got to tough. You got to. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fucking sub somebody in?
Hey man, if it helped, it helped, you know? Like, I'm not judging.
Dude, Pedialyte.
What can you do?
Hey man, Bulljax has his ways and it worked. I mean, you see the results.
Yeah, well, Bulljax was like puking mid-series, and Sasquatch has COVID, so
Oh,
kind of
okay. It
even.
was even.
But anyway, so wait, have we scheduled officially?
Not yet.
So,
We're gonna.
either Friday or hoping for next weekend if we can make it work.
Okay. I don't
That'll be a
know.
best of 5.
Anyway, somebody will be casting that, I assume.
Well, no, not somebody. There's one person that's gonna be casting that,
You
and
guys
you
can
know
fight
who's.
him. I know
There's
what's
no
going-
fighting about that. There's only one person
Yeah,
casting.
it's gonna be Magic.
It's gonna be Grand.
It's gonna be Grant. He's coming back. I don't know about that,
Oh
but
god.
Actually, Guam would unironically allow that.
I would allow that, dude.
Guamo's Fury $1,000. This is now publicly known.
Yeah,
Oh, did you win the 1v1?
I did
No,
surprisingly.
fucking easy. Did you type it easy in chat? I would have typed it easy in chat.
No, I kind of cheesed him out of it. I got lucky game 2 and then game 3, I won. But game 2 was like really cheesed.
I see.